Hello people, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create this kind of beautiful restaurant website using WordPress. Now this website has the complete food ordering system with the delivery system, meaning customers can come to your website and they can place their orders online, and then you can also look at their information, and then you can send that order using your delivery boy to deliver the order to their locations, meaning to their houses. So let me just review what we'll create in this video. So here you can see we have a beautiful hero section where we have this location search bar. Right at the bottom we have this categories carousel showcasing the different type of categories for the menu items that you sell on your store. Now at the bottom here you can see different kind of food items that are available on our store. Here you can see if customers will hover over here, they'll see this option order now, so they can click on this order now here, and here they'll see the different option about the menu items that they are looking at. So for now I have set it up this product with the $0, so I can show you the functionality of the website. Here customer will read about the title of the website. Here they'll see the additional things about the products, meaning the extra toppings and the other things that are related to the menu items. So they can choose this extra milk option here, or they can choose the drip brew option, or they can decide not to pick any one of these. After that they'll click on this add to cart, and once they'll click on this add to cart, here you can see the product has been added into the cart. So here you can see the price is $0 here. After that I'm just showing you this for the testing purposes. Of course you can assign your own prices to the products. Now from here they can click on the checkout, and once they'll click on the checkout, they'll be redirected to the checkout page. Don't worry about this message right here, that is because the Stripe gateway is not working properly, so I'll remove this option right here. Now at the bottom you can see customer can fill out their details using their email address, their billing address and everything, and at the end they can place their order. You can integrate your payment gateway. You can integrate PayPal, Stripe or any other payment gateway. If you are living in India, you can integrate Razorpay. If you are living in Pakistan, you can integrate EasyPaisa or any other payment gateway in this website. For now I haven't integrated a payment gateway properly, that is why they are giving this error. So in here you can see customer will have to provide their email address for the contact information, and for the billing information they'll have to provide all of these things so we can deliver it to their doorstep. They can do is to click on this place order button, and once they'll click on this place order, their order will get submitted, and here you can see we have already received their order on the website. Now let's have a look at how you as an admin will see at the order. So we are using WooCommerce here. So if I hover over to WooCommerce and if I click on this orders, you can see the orders available. Here you can see John and it is 2 minutes ago. And if I click on this order, you will see the details about the order. Here you can see the shipping details and the billing details, the email address and the phone number that the customer will fill in. Now here for the order action, you can decide email invoice, resend new order notification or regenerate download permissions here. Here you will see the product that customers have orders, and there are some additional things here. Now this website also have different dashboard for the kitchen manager, branch manager and the delivery boy. Here under the users, if I go to the users, you can see I have added a branch manager, a kitchen manager and a delivery boy, and you can add as many kitchen managers or delivery boys as you want, and one of them will be the administrator or owner of the website. Now let me just show you how the branch manager dashboard will look like. So here you can see they'll have to click on this account button right here, and here the branch manager will type in their email address. So for the branch manager, I have this johndoe@gmail.com, so I'll just enter in his email here, and then for the password I can just type in his password so we can log in as the branch manager in the website. So here you can see we are logged in as the branch manager. Here they will hover over to this restaurant, and here in the branch manager, if they'll click here, you can see they'll see this order right here. So this is 2 minutes ago. And you can see we got this notification, a new order placed. Notification using the audio. Here they will click on this view details. there they can send this to the cooking. So they'll click on this send to cooking, and the order will be sent to the kitchen manager, and he'll start cooking this order. Now let me just show you how the delivery boy will look into the website and how he can deliver the order. So here, as the branch manager, you can assign the order to a delivery manager, and then you can click on assign button. So your order will get assigned to the delivery manager. Also, you can print out the invoices. So if you click on this print invoice, you can see this kind of window will appear where you can print out this invoice and send it to the customer. Now let me just switch to my mobile app view, because we are going to have an mobile app for our website, and let me show you how the delivery boy will be able to deliver the orders. So right here you can see you can create similar kind of app for your restaurant, and if you will click on this restaurant app, this is how this restaurant app will open. So now in here, this app is something that your users or your customers can use, or you as the owner of the restaurant, or your branch manager, or your kitchen manager, or your delivery boy can use. So I'm going to show you how the delivery boy will interact with the app. So here they'll click on this account icon, and in here they'll have to log in to their account. So for the delivery boy, I have created a user already, and I'll log in as a delivery boy here. So I'm going to type in his email address, and then I'm going to assign the password that I have used while creating this delivery boy. So here, after that, they'll click on this login button, and once they'll click on the login button, they'll get logged into their account. From here, they'll click on the menu and then the restaurant, and then they'll click on this delivery. And once they'll click on the delivery, here they'll find the details about the orders that we have received. So right here you can see we have received this order 3 minutes 17 seconds ago. From here they can click on view details, and once they'll click on the view details, here they'll find the details of the delivery where they are going to make the delivery. So they can look at the billing information, the shipping information, and the address of the customer. And here they can just look at on the way to send the notification that the delivery is on the way. So in this way, delivery boy can also interact with your app, and you will have a very easy and efficient process for your restaurant. Along with this entire thing, I'm also going to show you how you can get the domain and hosting for your restaurant website. I'll show you how you can install WordPress on it, and then I'll walk you through the essential WordPress settings, and then I'll walk you through the perfect food ordering system for your WordPress website. We'll walk you through on the required plugins installation, the WooCommerce settings. I'll also show you how you can integrate the payment gateway like PayPal or Stripe, or the Razorpay, or the EasyPass if you are living in Pakistan. Then I'll also show you how you can do the food book settings, and then I'll show you how you can upload your own menu items on the website. I'll also show you the Google Map API creation, because we are going to use the Google Map API. And then I'll walk you through step by step how you can create the home page in WordPress for your website. I'll also show you how you can make your website responsive, so that your website should be accessible for your customer even if they are using the mobile phones. And then there are all of these things, and I'll show you how you can turn your website into an app similar to what I showed you just now. I'll also included the bonus section in this video where I will show you how you can create the essential policies in one click, how to make the business email, and how you can link the business email with your Gmail account. That is not it. I am also going to show you how you will integrate the WhatsApp, and then how you can integrate the live chat functionality on your website. At the end, I'll show you how to create Google My Business and how to set up Google Analytics on your website. And to finish off this tutorial, I'll walk you through the step-by-step process of setting up the basic SEO using the SEO plugin on your website. So if you are excited to learn this step-by-step process, I would recommend you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to talk with me, you can send me a message using this link on WhatsApp, or you can reach out to me on Facebook. I'm excited to see you in the tutorial. So without further ado, let's get started now. Alright, to get started, first of all, you need the domain and hosting. So there are many domain and hosting providers out there. So first of all, let's have a look at Orange Host. So this is a new company. They are running ads media. I came through their ad and I have an account with their hosting and it is really good. The speed is really good and they are using the light speed servers and their pricing are really good as well. Here you can see you can get 48% off with free domain register and transfer when you purchase any web hosting package annually. So if you will look at their web hosting plans, which is there, just click here. You can see it is just $1 per month, meaning $12 per year. And then you also get free domain here. With some add-ons, it only costs you like $15 for an entire year. And then you also have another hosting provider, which is called Hostinger. You can look at their website, and here if you will hover over to this hosting, and if you will click on this web hosting, you can see they are giving you hosting for $2.99 per month. And right here, if you will scroll down here, you can see they are giving $2.99 per month plus 2 month free, meaning you will get 14 month in total, and they'll renew it at $7.99 per month. With this plan, you can host 100 websites, 100 GB of SSD space, and all of these other things are there. So you can decide which one you want to go with, but for this tutorial purposes, I am using this Orange host. So I am assuming that you will go ahead with this Orange host. So first of all, what you will have to do is to click on this buy now button, and once you will click on this buy now button, it will redirect you to this page. You will have to wait until it will get loaded. Now in here you can search for your domain name. So let me search for my name, which is Ghazanfar Ali, and then you can also search for your restaurant name or any other name for your domain, and then you can click on search. Once you will click on search, you will have to wait until it will start looking the domains availability on the internet. Here you can see it says that the domain is already taken and you will need to purchase another domain. So in that case, just search for another domain. I'll just type S at the end, and let's look at if this is available. Now here you can see this domain is available, and now you can see that this domain is free as well. You can click this and add this into the cart, and once you will click on the add to cart, here you can see your domain is added here. Now the gateway charges is 1.35, subtotal is going to be 2340, but after the promo you will only be charged 1335 for a entire year. Now in here you will have to provide your email address and the password to create your account, and once you will go through there, from here you can decide which payment gateway you would like to use for the payment. You can use the PayPal or debit or credit card. You can use Stripe, Visa, MasterCard, Union Pay, and other things are available there. Then in here, once you are done, click on this checkout button, and then your order will get completed. Once your order will get completed, you will have access to the hosting account, and this is exactly how your account will look like. And once you will reach to this point, from here what you actually want to do is to click on this hosting right here, or you will see this option that will say manage. So click on this manage, and here you will find this option login to cPanel. So right now I am telling you how you can install WordPress in your hosting account. This can be any hosting account. The process remains the same. The interface might be different, but the process remains the same. Alright, from here, once your cPanel will get loaded, so this is called the cPanel or the control panel. This is the control panel of your hosting. You also get the control panel of your WordPress website. That is a different thing. So in here where it says search tool, just search for WordPress and then hit enter. From here you will have to select this option WordPress Manager. So click on WordPress Manager right here. Once you will click on WordPress Manager, in your case you will not have anything here. From here just click on this install button. Once you will click on this install, now in here it will ask you to select a domain. Your domain should automatically be selected in here. If it is not selected, make sure you select this domain by clicking here. Now where it says in directory, just remove this part from here because you don't want to include it in any directory. Then in here it will ask you for WordPress version. There it will ask you for your website. Give your website a name and then give a subtitle or the description for your website. Now in here you can define your username and password that you will use to access your website. Also you get the unlimited emails with the Orange host, the business email. So you can create your business email right here. That can be contact@yourdomain.com, support@yourdomain.com, or your name@yourdomain.com. Now once you will fill out these options, next up it will ask you for the language. I'll use English as it is right here, and then it will ask you if you want to install a backup plugin, caching plugin, login optimizer plugin, or the SMTP plugin and some other plugin. I don't generally install plugins at this place, so just leave them as they are. And then you have some advanced options. You don't have to go through each of these options here. Once you will fill out all of these details, just click on this install button, and once you will click on install, your WordPress will get installed. Now here you can see this is how your website will look like. Now in here you will see this option login. If you will click on this login, it will log you into the WordPress dashboard account. This is how your fresh installed WordPress website will look like. Now in order to log in, or if you are already logged in, there is a way for that. What you will have to do in the URL bar, just type in your domain /wp-admin. Once you will enter that, you will be redirected to your WordPress dashboard. This is called the WordPress dashboard. Now we are going to create our website from this place. So from our table of content, I already showed you how you can choose the domain and hosting and how you can buy that, and then I also showed you how you can install the WordPress. Now in here, let's go through the essential WordPress settings. So for the essential WordPress settings, what you actually have to do is to go back to your WordPress dashboard. Now in here, click on this settings button right here. So once you will click on settings right here, you can define the title of your website. So this is going to be a tutorial about restaurant website. So I'll just type in restaurant website, and then in here you can type in a tagline. You can type in anything that you want. Here you will find your domain name and the website address. Here you will find the email address that you choose while installing your WordPress website. This is only thing that you have to do at this place. After that, just click on this save changes. Once you will do that, next up what you want to do is to go to this reading tab. Once you will go to the reading tab, from here you need to select a static page as the front page, because right now if I'll click on the visit site, you can see this is how it is looking. We don't want our front page of the website to look like this. We want to start creating our website from scratch. So right now I'm just going to leave it at this place. If your website is in development phase, make sure you check mark this option, disable search engine from indexing this site. This will disable search engine like Google or Bing to index your website. Once your website will get ready, uncheck this option so that the Google crawlers or the Bing crawlers can crawl your website and display your website in the search result. So for now I'll check mark this option, and then I'll click on this save changes. Then next up what you want to do is to go to this media tab, and once you will go to media tab, make sure you remove any of these things that you are seeing here. So WordPress by default creates multiple duplicate files of the images that you upload, and with the time they get accumulated and your website speed gets compromised. So in order to get rid of that problem, just remove everything here. Make sure you keep them as 0, 0, 0 here. Next up is the permalink structure, and permalink structure is very important for your website SEO. For that, just choose this post name right here and then click on save. These are some of the very essential WordPress settings that you have to do before you actually start creating your website. Next up, let's look at the theme and the plugins that we are going to use in order to create your restaurant website with the ordering system and the delivery system. So the plugin that we are going to use for this video is called Foodbook. You can find this plugin on Code Canyon, or just Google Foodbook online food ordering system for WordPress, and you will find this. Open this link, and then in here this plugin costs you $49. Just purchase this plugin from here. Just click on add to cart right here, and once you will click on add to cart, just click on go to checkout, and once you will click on go to checkout, this will redirect you to the checkout page. Now on this page, what you will have to do is to fill out your details, and once you will fill out your details, now in here just click on pay secure. You can choose PayPal, or you can choose your debit card or a Visa card. You can choose any of these options. After that, click on pay securely, and you will have this file purchase. For the purpose of this tutorials, I'm going to attach the Foodbook plugin in the description of this video as the resource, so that you can follow along and you can try this plugin yourself to see if it fits your needs. If you feel like this plugin is a good fit for your restaurant business, then be sure to purchase this plugin from the original author if you are going to use this plugin on the live production website. So after that, once you will purchase this plugin, what you have to do is to go back here. I already have this plugin. I'll go to the dashboard right here. Then in here you can click on this plugin. Once you will click on this plugins, click on add new plugin. So just click on this upload plugin here, and then click on choose file. Once you will click on this choose file, so this is the plugin that we are going to use, and I'll attach the link of this plugin in the description of this video so that you can download the plugin and you can follow along. Choose this plugin from here, and then click on this open, and then click on install now button. Once you will click on the install now button, you will have to wait until it will get installed. From here, just click on activate plugin, and once you will click on activate, here you can see this has been activated. Now this plugin will ask you to install and activate the WooCommerce plugin. So click on this add new plugin right here. Search for WooCommerce. This is the plugin that you want to use. Click on this install now button, and once it will get installed, just click on this activate button. Once it will get activated, you will just have to wait. This may take some time. You will see something like this kind of window. From here, just click on this skip guided steps. From here, it will ask you to select a region. So for this video purposes, I'll just select United States. You can choose your own region. Then click on go to my store. Once you will click on go to my store, this kind of animation here where it will prepare your WooCommerce plugin for your website. Once it will get prepared, now we'll actually have to install the theme. So for the theme, what we actually have to do is to go to Google and search for food book theme. Then in here you will find this theme there. Click on this food book theme free download. This is the free theme, so you don't actually have to pay for the theme. From here, just click on this download now, and once you will click on this download now, you can see the subtotal price is 0. So click on this download now. Here the theme is added into the cart. Click on this proceed to checkout, and once you will click on proceed to checkout, you will find yourself on this checkout page. Fill out all of these details and then click on place order. Once you will click on place order, you will find the theme file. I already have downloaded the theme file. So what I am going to do is to go to this appearance and theme, and once you will go to the themes, from here click on this add new, and once you will click on add new, click on upload theme, and then click on choose file. Once you will click on choose file, this is the theme that we are used. So select the theme file and then open, and then click on install now. Once you will click on install now, the theme will start getting installed. So once it will get installed, just click on this activate button, and once you will click on activate, the theme will get activated. Here you can see this is our active theme. It says active here. So once it will get activated, get rid of this default theme from here, and then in here you can see it is asking us to install these required plugins. So click on this begin installing plugins, and once you will click on begin installing plugins, select all of these plugins and then click on this bulk action, and then click on install. From here click apply, and it will automatically install all of these required plugins. You will just have to wait because there are like 9 plugins. So here you can see our plugins are successfully installed. From here you can just click on return to plugin installer. Just click on this link right here, and once you will click here, then once again click here to select all, then click on bulk select, and then this time click on activate and then click apply, so that we can activate all of these required plugins. So here you can see our plugins has been successfully installed. In order to check that, just click on this plugins here, and once you will click on plugin, you will see something like this. So don't worry about this. You don't have to create an account here. Just click on this cross icon and you will redirect it back to your WordPress dashboard. Now you can click on this plugin, and once you will click on plugin, we can actually look at the installed plugins that are available on our website. Here you can see these are all the plugins that we have installed on our website. Alright, so we have set it up the required theme and the required plugins that we are going to use in order to create our restaurant website. So next up, what we have to do is to go through the WooCommerce settings that are very essential. So for that, go back to your WordPress dashboard, and once you will go here you will find this option that says WooCommerce. So hover over to this WooCommerce and then click on this setting, and once you will click on this settings, you will find something like this. So in here you will have to provide the details about your business. So you can type in any details here. I'll just add some random address here. In your case, make sure you add the proper address of your restaurant because this is very essential. Then in here, select a state, select a postal code. Then also, if you want to define the selling locations, you can define the selling locations here. If you want to define shipping locations, you can define them here, but we are not going to handle the shipping from the WooCommerce. We are going to use our food book plugin for all the shipping thing. So don't worry about this thing. But if you want to enable the taxes, just check mark this option for the tax. Now scroll down here, you will see the option for the currency. You can choose any currency according to your use or need. Then here you can define the currency positions and the decimals and the other. Once you will enable this option, just click on this save changes, and once you will save changes, all of these data will get saved in the WooCommerce. Next up, what you have to do is to click on this tax option right here. So once you will click on this tax option, here you will find these options. Prices enter with taxes. Make sure all of these things remains as they are. Just in here, we want to add an additional class for the tax. So in some countries, they charge the tax as VAT, and so in some countries they charge the tax as GST. So I don't know which country you are watching this tutorial, so you can define the VAT or GST here. So in my case, I am living in Pakistan, so we use GST, so I'll select the GST option right here. In your case, you can just type in VAT here. Then from here, just click on this save changes. This is additional text class that we have created. As you will enter your GST class right here, you will find this option GST rate. Click on this GST rates right here, and once you will click on this GST rates, click on this insert row because we want to define the rate. So in the country code, if you are living in India, you have to type in, I think IND, yeah, India. So select the India from here. If you are living in Pakistan, you will have search for Pakistan, or you can just choose the Pakistan from here. If you are in Bangladesh, you can search for your country from here. Then here you will find the state code, post zip, city. Leave them as they are. Where it says rate, here you will have to define the rate. So generally the rate is 7%, so I'll choose the 7% here. The text name, it will ask you here. You can just leave it as it is, and then compound and the shipping, just remove the shipping from here and just add the text rate here. After that, click on this save changes, and here you will find your text class added that we are going to use. For the shipping, we are going to handle the shipping with the food book plugin, so don't worry about this here. Next up, you have to add the payments for your website so that you can accept the payments online on your restaurant. So if you are living in United States, you might consider adding the PayPal or Stripe because they are the general options that generally the restaurant owners use. If you are living in India, you might want to use the Razorpay payment gateway because that is very common in India. If you are living in Pakistan, there are many payment gateway providers out there. One of them is EasyPaisa. Additionally, you can go through this blog post here. I'll drop the link of this blog post in the description. You can attach the EasyPaisa merchant, or you can attach the XPay payment solutions, or you can also attach the Be Secure. You can decide which payment gateway you want to use. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can integrate the PayPal. So in order to integrate the PayPal, what you actually have to do, go to the plugins right here, and once you will go to the plugins, click on this add new plugin, and once you will click on add new plugin, just search for PayPal, and once you will search for PayPal, there you will find some plugins. So in our case, we are going to use this plugin, payment plugin for PayPal WooCommerce. You don't actually want to use this plugin that is from WooCommerce because right here you can see their rating is very low, like 2-star, but for this plugin you can see this is 5-star rating. That's why just click on this install now. So if you want to integrate the Stripe as well, then in that case search for Stripe here, and once you will search for Stripe, you will find all of these plugins. Now once again you will find the plugin from WooCommerce. I don't recommend using this plugin. Just install this plugin which is from by payment plugin. Just click on this install, and once it will get installed, what you want to do is to click on this plugins right here. Click on this plugin so that you will get back to the plugins page in the WordPress dashboard, and once you will get here you will find your 2 payment plugins that we have added. You can check mark these options to enable them, and then from here click on activate and then click apply so that both of these plugins will get activated at the same time. So here you can see our plugin has been activated. Now go back to the settings for the WooCommerce, and once you will go back to the settings, from here click on this payment. So once you will click on this payment, here you will find a lot of these options. So if you are living in Pakistan or India, you know that people generally trust the cash on delivery option a lot, so you can enable the cash on delivery option right here, and with that you can also enable other payment gateway. So here you can see this is for Stripe payments. Here you can see this is already enabled, and right here if you will scroll down, you will find this option PayPal gateway from payment plugins. Enable this option from here. After that, click on this save changes. Now we have enabled both of these payment gateways, but we actually have to configure them. So for the credit card Stripe option, what you have to do is to click on this manage button right here, and once you will click on this manage, here you can see this has been enabled because we enabled that. Then in here you will have to provide your card detail in order for it to connect. So here where it says credit card display, you can choose different kind of options here. Where it says charge type, capture or authorize, and then order status, allow credit cards, force 3D secure, and card from and above card, all of these options are here. Now if I disable this from here, and if I click on this save changes, and once you will click on this save changes, this will get disabled now because we have to connect our Stripe account. So for that, just click on this Stripe by payment plugin, and once you will click here, then you will be redirected to this page. From here click on this settings, and once you will click on this settings, you will find something like this where it will ask you for the API settings. So for the API settings, from here you can see for now the mode is select as test, but first of all you will have to connect your Stripe. Make sure you have the Stripe account. After that, just click on this click to connect, and once you will click on this click to connect, this will redirect Stripe login account page. In here you can log into your Stripe, and once you will log into your Stripe account, will automatically get connected with your website, will automatically fetch fetch the APIs that it require, and then after that you can just click on save changes, and once you will click on this save changes, your Stripe will get connected with the website. Now next up, let's look at how you can connect the PayPal. So for the PayPal, click on this PayPal by payment plugin. So from here, click on this settings right here, and once you will click on this settings, once again it will redirect to this page. Here you can see the environment is production. You can choose sandbox, that is not required, so just click on this production, and then in here once again you will have to click on this click to connect, and once you will click to connect, it will open this page where you will have to log into your PayPal account, and it will get connected automatically with the website. And after that you can click on save change, and once you will save all of these changes, what you have to do to go back to the WooCommerce setting, and then you can click on this payments option right here. So this time once you will click on this payment option, here you can choose different kind of payment gateways. So with the Stripe, you know that it comes up with a lot of payment providers, so you can look at all of those payment providers right here, and you can decide which payment gateway you want to use: BECS, FPX, WeChat, SIPA, EPS, GiroPay, Klarna, and there are many out there like Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit card, and the debit card. We want to enable the credit and debit card and the Apple Pay and the Google Pay right here. Now at the end, once you will connect your PayPal, here you can enable that one as well, and then click on this save change, and with that your payment gateways will also get activated. Now next up, you have this option accounts and privacy. Click on accounts and privacy. Now in here, what you actually want to do is to enable this option, this second option, and then enable these two options and uncheck these two options from here. So make sure you select these options because they are very essential, and then click on this save changes. And once you will do that, next up we have these email settings. We are go through the email settings with the Foodbook plugin, so we are not going to configure them here. Then next up we have some integration settings. We are not going to integrate anything here, so don't worry about this. And then we have some advanced settings in the WooCommerce. That is something where you will find your pages. So here you can see for the cart page, our cart page has been selected. For the checkout, our checkout page has been selected. For the my account page, our my account page has been selected. So in some cases, if these pages are not selected, you can go to the pages option right here, and then once you will go to the pages option, you can just create your own page. Just click on this add new page right here, and once you will click on this add new page, just give it a title of cart. That's it, and then click on publish. And once you will publish that, go back here and then click here and search for your cart page, and from here you can select the cart page, checkout page, and the my account. Other than that, you don't want to change any other things, just click on this save changes. So these were all the settings with the WooCommerce. Now we can actually start looking at Foodbook settings, the plugin that we are going to use. After all of these settings, if I go to the front end of our website, if I click on this view, you can see this is how it is looking. We don't actually want to look at that way, so let's go back and then click on this pages option right here. And once you click on this pages option, you can see we don't have an home page here, so we want to add a home page, and you want to remove this sample page because we don't use that. Once it will move to the trash, you can just click on this trash right here, and then you can click on empty trash, and it will remove the page from here. Then you can click on this all option right here so that you can see all of these pages. Now click on this add new page. Then in here we want to create a page called home because we are going to use the home page as the front page of our website. So create a new page with the home. Then from the template you can keep it as it is, and then you can click on publish. And once you will click on this publish, our page will get created. Now if I click on this view page and open it in a new tab, you can see this is how our home page is looking. We actually want to use this home page as the front page. So go back here and then go to this setting and then go to this reading. And once you will go to the readings option right here, from here click on this a static page, and where it says home page, choose home, and then click on this save changes. And once you will click on this save changes, now our home page is set as the front page of our website. Now you can actually view the website in a new tab. If I open the website in a new tab, you can see now the home page is set up as the front page of our website. Now we can actually go back and start looking at the Foodbook setting. So for the Foodbook plugin settings, you can scroll down, and here you will have to click on this Foodbook. So just click on this Foodbook right here, and in here you will find these general settings at the top. So click on this general. So this general setting is actually for the archive page or for the shop page of our website. So we are not not going to use the shop page and the product pages because this is a different kind of setup for the restaurant website. So you can just follow along the settings that I am going to do here. First of all, it says search section, make sure it is enabled. Product extra add-ons from on individual products, make sure it is enabled, and then add to cart button show, enable this option. Show product short description in the product, uncheck this option because that is not required. And then product order by title menu order, that is correct. And then product order shopping, ascending order or descending order, you can decide which order you want to keep. And then product layout, you have this grid layout and the list layout. We are going to use the grid columns, so select this grid columns and then product columns, 2 columns, 3, 4, you can decide the number of columns you want to keep. And then order button icon, you can decide an icon here. And then cart button icon, we can upload an icon here. Now there is a thing, notification audio loop, and then upload notification audio mp3. So for this option right here, you actually want to upload an audio file that will work as the ringtone for every new order that you will find. So in order to get this audio file for the mp3 audio file, what you can do is to go to Envato element, and then on the Envato elements you get a lot of different mp3 files and the audio files and the music files and sound effects. So click on this sound effects right here. Once you will click on ringtone, I'm not going to play this option. I don't know if I'll get the copyright strike, so I'm not going to play this option, but I have already downloaded one of these files, so I'm also going to provide you that file, so don't worry about that. Here what you will have to do is to click on this upload button and then click on select file. Then in here I'll provide you this file, incoming message sound. Click on this open and it will get uploaded. Now from here just click on file and here it will automatically get applied. Now in here you can enable this loop option and the ringtone will keep playing until someone will respond to the order. So from here just click on save settings. These are all the general settings that you have to do. The next up we have this delivery setting. So for the delivery settings, here you will see this option, checkout page delivery option. Should you enable this option, then set delivery option, delivery pickup or only delivery or only pickup. We want to use both delivery and pickup. After that, set delivery fee, what price you would like to charge. So for now I'm going to keep $5 here. You can define your own price right here. Then delivery fee tax status, is your delivery fee taxable? So make sure you choose as none because we are applying the tax on the product prices. The next up, minimum order amount. If you want to offer the free delivery, then what would be the minimum order amount? You can define it here. Then in here, next up it says free shipping requires minimum order amount. That is the same thing, define an amount. So for now let's keep it as 50. And then delivery pickup time and date, show or hide. If you want to show the delivery pickup date, you can keep this option checked as it is right now. If you will hide this option, then all of these time slots will get hidden. Next up we have off current date order. You can enable or disable this option. If you have free order on your website, you can pre-order active this thing right here. Then delivery pickup time option, notes. If you want to give some notes here, you can define the notes here. And then right here you will have to provide the delivery date and time. So on the Sunday is going to be the holiday. So on the Monday, what we can do is that our restaurants open at 12 in noon and then we are open till 12 midnight. So you will have to select this for each day. So I'm going to select this for each day, 12 in the midnight. I have to change it to AM right here. So you can define your own time, that when your restaurant open until when you are working. So I'm going to select this time zone for all of these days. So for the Friday is going to open at 12 in the noon and this is going to close at 12 in the midnight. And last one for the Saturday, the time will remain the same. This option is very useful. You can define the days and your working hours at this place, and this is very important for your delivery. So right here you can see I have selected this option. If you are off on some days, you can just check mark that this is holiday. The next up we have this delivery time format. You can decide whether it is 12 hour or 24 hours. Then delivery time slots, how much time you required for the delivery, 30 minutes, 60, 120 or 180. For now the 30 minute is selected, so I'm going to go ahead with the 30 minutes. Then add ASAP option in the time slot. You can enable this option if you want to offer this thing. Then next up we have order limit on time slot. We don't want to apply any limits here. And then pre-order days limit. If you have any pre-order product, you can define it here and define the number of days for that product. And then set time zone. You can decide which city you are located in and then you can set that time. And then in here, order delivery direction map active. We want to active this thing right here. And then for the delivery direction map transport mode, whether it's going to be driving, walking, bicycling. For now I am going to set it as driving. Close closing time info text. Here you can just type in sorry the restaurant closed, or you can add any other sentence that user will see once your restaurant is closed. After that, just click on this save settings, and once you will click save settings, this will get saved. And this was all about delivery option. Now next up what you have is this kitchen option. So in the kitchen option, you wanna enable this delivery boy assign option, and then all orders show in kitchen. Click on this save settings right here, and then next up you have this order received page. So on the order received page, on the page top image, you want to add a logo. Then on the page title, you can define page title that is going to be your website name or any other thing. So for now I am going to call it restaurant website. This can be your website, your restaurant name as well. And then active invitation options and every other thing, you can select them here, and then this save settings. You can go through all of these options one by one as they are. Now next up we have this page setting. In the page settings, you can see all of the pages are selected, so you don't worry about these pages. Just click on this save settings right here. Next up we have this custom field settings. So in some cases, if you want to hide some of the fields from the checkout page, you can hide those fields here, but I think for now all of these fields are looking good, so you don't want to hide any of these fields. But just in case if you want to hide any fields, you can go through this checkout field settings. Next up is the color settings. So in here you can define the color palette of your website. We are going to get back to this part once we will start creating our page. Next up is the location setting. For the location settings, I'm going to get to this option in a while. So just click on this email settings right here, and once you will click on email settings, here you will find active email notification, active delivery boy assign email notification, select subject, and all the other things. We're handling the email from WooCommerce, so don't worry about this email settings right here. Just click on this save setting, and then next up we have this status text. So just click on this status text, and here you will find the different status. So for the order cancel text, this will say order cancel. For the order failed text, order failed, and all the other things. You can go through all of these options one by one as you want. Now next up we have this text edit option, and here there are additional options as well. You can go through here. Next up we have this invoice settings. So for the invoice setting, you can decide whether you want to make the PDF invoices for the thermal or receipt printer, or for the non-ter. You have both of those options available. Now in here you will have to upload the logo. I'll attach the logo in a while in here. Then invoice header restaurant name. Here you can define your restaurant name. So I'll just type restaurant name here, and then invoice header address. Here you will have to provide your address. So I'll just type in random address for now, and then invoice footer text. Maybe you want to define something in the footer, just type in here, and then thermal invoice width. Here you can define the width. After that, just click on this save settings right here, and this was all about the settings for the food book. Now we actually want to go through the location settings. Click on the location settings right here, and here first of all where it says delivery availability checker active, check mark this option to enable this. Then next up we have this option delivery availability checker active for the address or for the zip. Make sure you select this address option right here. Then next up we have this set Google Map API, because we are going to use the API for the location. So click on this create Google API, and once you will click create Google API, this will redirect you to this page where you will find something like this. Now once you will redirect in here you can say you will have to activate your account. I haven't activated my account yet, but we actually want to use the Google Maps. So what you can do here is to click on this start free, and once you click on this start free, this will get from here, choose the country. I'll select my country, and then you can click on agree. Here you can see they are providing you $300 credit for free. You can use $300 credit over the 90 days time span, and after that they will charge you for the delivery. So for now you can choose an account, and here you will have to add a payment method to activate your account. They are not going to charge anything. They will charge you after your trial period will end, which is the 90 days. So in here just click on add credit or debit card, and in here you will have to fill out all of these details. So once you will activate your free trial from here, what you want to do is to click here and then click on this new project. And once you will click on new project, here define a name for your project. So because this is going to be a restaurant website, I'll just type in the restaurant, and then where it says location, just click create button right here. Create, here you can see this has started creating our project. You will have to wait until it will create our project. So right here you can see I have activated the free trial, and here you can see it says it will get expire on 15th of June, and for now I haven't used any of the credit. So here remember we have created a new project. So this is the new project project that we have created. From here, click on these three lines to open the menu, and then in here you will see this option API, and then in here you can just click on API and services right here, and once you will click on this API and services, this will get loaded. You will have to wait until this will get loaded. From here, click on this library where you will find all of these different kind of libraries. So what we actually are interested in to the map library. Click on map, search for the map. So these are all of the different available type map APIs that we required. Open these APIs one by one in a new tab, and we actually want to enable these APIs. So I am just opening these APIs one by one. Here you can see this is taking some time because there are a number of API keys, but we actually need all of them. So I am going to just activate all of these API: the direction API, Google Map Booking API, Aerial View API, Google Map Dev Place API, Solar API, Google Picker API, Checks API, Cloud Channel API. Open all of these APIs. Here you can see you will find this option where it will say enabled. For now it is enabled, that is why it's saying manage. Here you can see this is also enabled. All of these, just go through them, sure all of them are enabled. Here you can see they are enabled. Here Google Map for fleet routing, just enable this one like this, click, and this will get enabled. So here next one I'll enable this one. This is already enabled. This is enabled as well. We'll have to enable this area. This is enabled. All of these are enabled. So whichever is enabled, I'm just enabling all of those. Google Maps is Place API, Solar API, Google Picker API, that, and then Checks API, and then at the last this API, Cloud Channel. So I have enabled all of these APIs. So after they'll get enabled, you can just close all of these different tabs. Once you will disable, close all of these tabs right here. From here you want to click on this credential. So once you will click on this credential, here you can see we have one API key already generated. So if I click on this delete API, we can just delete that API here, and then we can create our new API. So I'll just click on this delete till it will get deleted. This may take some time, and here you can see this has been deleted. So click on this create credentials, and this time click on this API key because we are interested in creating the API. So here you can see this is the API key. We can just copy this API key, and then I'll click on this close. So copy this API key, go back here, and here you can see it says set Google API. Enter your API key right here, and after that where it says single branch shop location, search for your locations. If I search for my location, you can see right now it is saying something like this. So don't worry about this, just open this API, and here first of all it will ask you that set an application restriction. This is a website, so I'll choose the website, or you can choose none. Here first of all you want to restrict your API key, otherwise everyone with this API key will use your Google Map APIs that we have enabled. We want to restrict this key, so click on this restrict, select the API which we have enabled, just click OK, and then click on save. And once you will click on this save, this will restrict your API. Open this API key again, and here you will find this. So here you can see if you will click on this website option right here, it will ask you to provide us with the website. So click on this add button, and in here you will have to provide your domain name. So for now what I'll do is to copy the URL of the domain that I am currently using, and in here you can see this is saying that you will have to provide your domain something like this. Any URL with a single domain will go like this with the HTTPS. So with the HTTPS, click OK, and a domain with all its subdomains using wildcard asterisk. So we'll actually have to add one more entry like this. So click on this add button right here. This time I'll insert it here, and I also want to copy this asterisk here and paste that asterisk right here, asterisk dot your domain name dot, and then in here click done. And with that, just click on this strict key and then click on save. And in this way your API key will only get used on this website, and here you can see now we have this green check mark. Now here you can see it is still saying this final trial $300 and then activate your full account. So I'll just click on this activate, and then I'll click on this activate, and here you can see it's been activated, and now we can click on this continue button. And here my APIs and my Google Cloud account basically the trial is got activated. Now we can go back here, we can do one thing, we can click on this save changes, and once you will click on the save changes, all of these changes will get saved. Now here you can see if I'll search for a location, here you can see it is providing us all the relevant locations near. So I can just search for York. Here you can see it is suggesting me, meaning our API key has been successfully connected right here. So in here select your shop location, and then click on save changes. After that, there is one last thing. Make sure you enable this option, checkout page delivery location checker active, because we want to enable this. And then location model pop-up active, maybe you want to enable this option, and then just click on save settings. So this was actually all the settings that you have to do this book plugin and the WooCommerce plugin. Now if I go back to the table of content, here you can see we have already set up the payment gateway, food book settings, and I already showed you how you can create Google Map APIs. Now next up, I'll show you how you can create your own menu item, and then we'll go through creating all of these different things. Alright, let's start uploading the menu items on our website. So in order to upload the menu items, what you have to do is to go to the dashboard again. Then from here you will see this option that says products. So here are the products. First of all, let's create some categories. So click on this categories right here. So I have already opened this demo website in a new tab, so we can copy some content from here. So we are going to create a category for burger and a coffee. So in here where it says uncategorized, click on this edit button right here, and then just rename this with your menu category. So I'll just type in coffee, and in here I'll also type in coffee, and then you can also attach a thumbnail image right here. So I'll click on this upload image and then upload files and then select files. I'm going to provide you all of these images that we are going to use. So I'll just upload all of these images all at once. So here you can see they are uploading. We'll have to wait until they'll get uploaded. Okay, what I actually want to do is to rename this, and instead of using coffee, I can use this Thai foods. So let's type in Thai foods, and I'll just remove the slug part from here. Then where it says thumbnail, click on the thumbnail. This is the image that we want to use. So here I'll just select this image right here. So click on use image here and then click update. So this will rename this already existed category. Then click on go to categories here, and then we also want to add some more categories. So next up we have this Arabian foods. So let's enter the name as Arabian foods and then keep the slug part empty. Now we only want to attach the image. So we have this image right here. I'll click on upload image, and then in here we can use this image. So I'll click on this use image and then click on add new category. Now let's add European foods. So European foods, and then we can attach an image. So for the image, let's select this image and then click on use image and then add a new category. Let's add one more category. So maybe Asian foods, and then attach an image, probably this image right here, and then click use image and then add new category. So now we have 4 categories right here. Let's add one last category, maybe African foods. So African foods, and then upload or attach image. I'll select this image right here and then use image and then add a new category. So now we have all of these categories here. Now what you can do, if you want, you can add the offer. So click on this special offers. So maybe you want to promote your website with some special offers, maybe like 10% off, 20% off, buy one get one free. Enter those offers here. So 10% off and then 20% off, and then I'll add buy one get one free, and then click on add a new category, and then a combo offer. So a combo offer, and then click on add new category, and it will add the new category. Here you can see we have the special offers added. Now you also want to add some attributes. So click on this attributes. Maybe for some items you have some special attributes. So for example, if I go here, I have this product that says barbecue pizza. So for the barbecue pizza, you might have some sizes. So I'll just type in size, and then you can enable archives and then click on add attribute. So once you will click on add attribute, here you can see this has been added. Now click on this configure terms. So once you will click on this configure terms, this will open something like this. Now in here you can just type in your attributes. So this can be small and then medium and then large. All right, so now we have added all of these attributes that we require. We have created some categories, and then we have also added some special offers. So now we can actually start creating the product. So for that, click on this add new. Once you will click on add new, this is how it will appear. You can just cross this thing from here, and now in here you actually want to add the product name. So I'll open this product from here, and then I'll copy the title of this product, black coffee zoo, and then you can also add some description about the product. So copy the description and insert the description right there. And then next up we have some of these options. We can insert these options. So copy these titles from here, then go here. First of all, we have to add the price of the product. So the price is $22. So I'm going to add 22.50 cents. and then in here what you want to do is to go to this add features, or you can go to add nutritions. So click add here, enter this cholesterol here, and then select the quantity and insert the quantity here. Then you can click add, and then in here you can select carbohydrates, and then the amount is 90 milligrams. So copy this and paste this one here, then click add new, and then copy this dietary fibers, and then copy this 50 milligram 50 mg and insert it right here. Then click add and insert this fat total and copy a quantity 65 milligram. You can add as many as you want. Then click on this add features. Here we want to add some features, so click on add group, and in here you'll find these options. These are extra items. So for the extra items, I'll copy this extra item from here and I'll label it as extra items. Here you can add extra milk and extra sugar. So extra milk, and then click on add, and here add extra sugar. So the price for the extra milk is 4.5 and this is 3.05. So I'll add 4.5 here and 3.05 right here. Now you can see we have another category here which is brewing style. So click on add group, and in here give it a title of brewing style, and then in here you can select drip brew. So I'll add drip brew, and then you can add one more, pour over. So pour over, and then there is third one, cold brew. So I'll copy 5, 10, 6 from there. This price is 5, this is 10, and this is 6 right here. Now you can also assign the feature minimum required number or feature max required number. If you don't want to attach those, just leave them empty as they are, and then you can move ahead. Then this is how you can upload a simple menu item. Now next up, what we actually have to do is to assign the product image. So here you will find this product image. Click on select product image, and then from here you can select the product image. So I'll select this image and I'll click on select product image right here. If you have multiple images, you can upload them here in the product category. Then you can assign them to the several categories right here. Then next up, if you want to assign them to the offers, you can select the special offers from there. If you want to add some tags, you can add the tags here as well. Now in here there are some additional things. If you want to make this product taxable, so here you can see tax status taxable instead of standard. Remember we have added this GST. Select this GST option right there. Then once you do that, just click on this publish button right here, and it will upload the product and publish the product on our website. So you'll have to wait, and here you can see our product has been published. So you can click on this view product, and then you can view this in a new tab. You can see this is how it is looking right now. We are not going to use this page because we are going to show all of our products in the home page. So don't worry about the template of this page. But you can see that if I click on this add to cart button right here, this will be added to the cart, and then there they can click on this view cart, and once they'll click on the view cart, they'll be redirected to the cart page. Here you can see we have some error with the Stripe payment gateways that we have attached. Don't worry about that. I already show you how you can attach the payment gateways, so don't worry about this right now. Click on proceed to checkout, and once you will click on proceed to checkout, this will redirect them to the checkout page, and here they can fill out their checkout details and everything, including the payment methods and the other things. And after that they can click on place order, and their order will get placed. Alright, now let's just go back to the products, and I want to add one more product. So I'll click on add new. I can close this one. Let's add this BBQ spin roll. So I'll copy this BBQ spin roll from here, and I'll insert the product name right here. Now I'll copy the description, and I'll insert the description. We also need the price, so I'll insert the price right here. This time we are going to make it a variable product with some additional options. So this time select the variable product from here, and then click on got it. And this is a taxable product, and we are assigning GST tax class on this product. Now in here you will see this option attribute. So click on this attributes option right here. Remember we have added an attribute here, so click on this add existing, and then in here you will find this size. So click on this size, and once you will click on size, this attribute will start appearing here. Then where it says select value, click on select all, and all the values will become visible there. Make sure you have this check mark visible on product page and use for variations, and then click on save attributes. And once you will save these attributes, next step go to these variations, and just wait, it will automatically get loaded, and then click on this generate variations, and then click OK. And when you will click OK, it will automatically generate the variations for you. So for this price, I want to give it a price of 20. For the medium, maybe we want to give it a 22, and for the small, we want to give it probably like 18. We can adjust this price. We can make this 20 and we can make this 25. All right, just give them the prices, and if you want you can also attach the images for the variations here. For that, just click on the image, and here you can see we have this image here, so we can attach this image to these variations. It is really essential that you attach all of these images to the variations, otherwise this will not look good on your website. Once you are done with the variation, just click on this save changes, so it should save the changes. Now they are all saved. Now next up what you can do is to click on this add feature, so we can add some additional features like this item list. So now it says item list, so click on this add item. You can choose checkbox or radio. I'm good with the checkbox, so I'll add in item list, and in here you can add some additional options and then give them a pricing. And then once again where it says nutrition, add nutrition, click on add button, and in here you can start adding your nutrition items there. The next up, assign the product to the specific categories and assign the product if you are providing them on the special offers, and then add a product image. So click on add image, and then in here select this menu item and then click on select product image and then click publish, so that this product will get published. Now there is the last product that we have to add, which is barbecue pizza. I'll click on this product, so it should get loaded, and meanwhile we can click on this add new button. So click on this add new button and copy the title of the product, barbecue pizza, and insert the title of the product here. Copy the description of the product and insert the description right there. Then I'm going to keep it as simple product and I'll give it a price of $15. This is a taxable product with a tax class of GST, and then in here we can add the features. So click on add features, check boxes, give it a title, extra item, and then in here we can also assign some additional list item prices. Then from here click on add nutrition. So here just click on add and give the nutrition details that your menu items have. Then also assign the item to the specific categories and then attach a product image. So for the product image we are going to attach the pizza. So here we have this pizza. I think I haven't uploaded this image, so I'll just copy this image, save this image on my computer, and then I'll upload that image. So I'll save it here and then we can upload this. So I'll click on this select image, and then from here this should get saved, and here it is, and then we can click on set product image, and here you can see this is assigned. You can click on this published button, and now we have uploaded all of our products that we required. Now that we have uploaded our products, now we can actually go to create our home page, header, and the footer. So before we actually start creating the header and the footer and the other things, I want to go through these food book theme options because they are essential. So let's click on this food book theme options, and once you click on this food book theme options, you can see we are here in the general tab. So first of all, if you want to display the preloader, you can keep it on, otherwise you can make it off. And if you want to display back to top button, keep it on. And then in here you can assign different color to that icon. And then in here we want to assign a body typography and the heading typography. So let's see which font they are using. Just right click here, and then at the bottom you will see this inspect. Click on this inspect, and then in here this will get selected, this paragraph. Scroll down and you will see the font that they are using. So you will have to look through these CSS classes, and here you can see they are using the Open Sans font. So we are going to use the Open Sans fonts right here. So I'll close this inspect panel from here, and then for the body typography we can assign Open Sans, and then for the heading typography we can also assign Open Sans. So select this Open Sans from here, and then in here you can also assign their font weight and font style for the heading typography as well, but I'm not going to assign them here. Here you can define the custom theme color, the color that you are going to use throughout your website. Now here we'll also have to attach the API key, the Google Map API key. So I'll click on this save changes, and then we can go back to the food book settings where we have attached the API key. So here under the location settings, I'll copy the API key that I have generated and I'll insert the API key right here, and then you can click on save changes. Now with that you can next up go to this header. So here we have different option available. I'll go to the header part once we'll start creating the header. Next up we have this page header option, which is essential. So for the page header option you have multiple options available. Common header background, if you want to make the header transparent, you can toggle on this option, and then otherwise you can select these options: common header, background color, background size, background attachment, background position, and if you want to attach an image, you can attach it here. So show overlay, I'll keep it as off. Show page header, I'll keep it off, and breadcrumb, hide or show, I'll keep it off right here because we don't want to show any of these things. Just click on save changes right here. Next up we have this blog. I'll go through this blog option. Next we have this page layout option. So for the page layout options, we have 3 templates available. 2 of them with a sidebar with 2 columns. One of them is a sidebar and one of them is for the content. This one is the left sidebar and this one is the right sidebar, and this is with no sidebar. So we are going to choose this no sidebar, and then you can click on this save changes. Then we have this subscribe. If you want to use MailChimp, then we'll have to attach the MailChimp API, but I'm going to use a different plugin, so don't worry about this. Then here for the coming soon page, if you want to enable the coming soon page, you can enable the coming soon page from here, but I'm not going to go through here. Next up we have this social profiles. So for the social profiles, click on this plus icon, and then in here where it says show icon, click on this show icon, and then in here search for Facebook, and here you will see we have some icons available. I'll select this icon for the Facebook, and then in here you can insert the URL of your Facebook page. Now we also want to add some more icons, so I'll just add slide right here, and then you can click on this plus, and this time instead of Facebook we want to search for Instagram, and this is the Instagram icon, and then in here you can insert your Instagram link. Then click on this add slide, and this time maybe you want to add your YouTube link or some other links. So for the YouTube, I'll select this logo, and then you can insert your YouTube link page right here. Then you can also add more items here, so just click on this add slide and then just click on this plus, and then from here you can search for something else. Maybe you want to add LinkedIn, so search for LinkedIn right here, and then select the LinkedIn icon, and then in here add your LinkedIn profile link, and then in here you can set the social media icon color and social media hover colors. For now I'll just click on this save changes. Alright, next up we have this 404 page. So 404 page, you can see we have this image already attached, and here is the title for the 404 page, and you can also add some additional text right here, and you can go through all of these things. So I'll click on this save changes. Next up we have this WooCommerce settings. So you don't have to actually worry about these WooCommerce settings right now because we are going to use the archive pages and the single product pages. So this is not relevant because we are using the food book plugin and we are handling those things using the food book plugin. Next up we have this footer option. So for the footer options, I'll also go through the footer once we'll start creating the footer. Next we have some custom CSS settings. If we'll need the custom CSS, we'll apply the custom CSS right here. So just click on this save changes right here, and these are all the settings that you have to do in the food book. Now we can actually start creating our home page. So let's go back and then click on this pages option right here, and once you click on the pages option right here, you'll find this home page. Just click on this edit button, and once you click on this edit button here where it says template, change it to Elementor full width, and then click on this update button, and once you will click on this update button, this will get updated, and this time click on this edit with Elementor. So once you will click on edit with Elementor, the Elementor page builder will start getting loaded, and you will have to wait until it will get loaded. So once the Elementor page builder will get loaded, you will see something like this. This is asking if you want to enable the AI in Elementor. So we are not going to use the AI, so I'll click on this cross icon right here. Now in here you will see this plus icon, which is container. So click on this plus icon, and we are going to use the flexbox container. We can also use the grids, but we are going to use the flexbox containers for now. So click on this flexbox container. Now if we look at this template, you can see we have this big banner image at the back or at the bottom, and then at the top we have this text, and then we have the search bar, and then we have image carousel right here. So what I'm going to do is to select these 2 columns options right here. So choose this 2 column container. So now we have this container edit. Now click on this edit container right here, and you will see that the width is 50%. Change this width to 72%, and now for this second container, change the width of these containers to 28%. Now I'll just close this navigator, and here you can see right now this is how it is looking. Now click on this 6 dots right here, and here you will find that it says containers. Now click on this style tab and then click on this classic. Now click on this image right here, and now we actually have to select the image. So I'm going to use this image at the background and then click select. Then from here where it says image resolution full, keep it full, position center, and then repeat, no repeat, and display size make it as cover. Now what we can do is to go to this layout tab, and under the layout tab we can give it a minimum height. So give it a minimum height of probably 650 right now, so it will look something like this. And then in here we also want to align everything in the center, so choose the center option right here. Now we have selected this option, we can actually start adding the text. So we want to add this text right here. So in order to add this text, what you can do is to drag this heading and insert this heading right here. So once you will insert this heading right here, you will see that now we have this blue color. We don't actually need the blue color, so I'll go to the style tab and I'll change the color to the black color, which is what we require. So I'll change it black color, and for the typography I'll change it to Open Sans. So select the Open Sans fonts right here. So now we actually have to copy this text from here, and then you can insert this text right here. Now here you can see that in our example we have this in bold font, so we want to make it bold. So what you can do is to add a B tag to make it bold, which is actually the bold tag in HTML. So now click on this style tab, go back to the typography and change the size to 72, and where it says line height, change it to EM and change it to 1.3 EM, and this is how it will look. Now next up you can see right here we have this image carousel. So what we can do is to add an image carousel. So click here, just search for slider here, and we want to insert this image slider. So insert this image slider right here, and once you will insert this image slider, this will look something like this. So remove this title and subtitle from here, and then we want to attach our image. So click on this image and I'll select this banner, and then I'll click on select, and here you can see this is how it is looking. I'll remove the second one from here, and then I'll just duplicate it, and then I'll select this banner, and this time I'll select this banner right here. Now you can see we have two banners here. I'll duplicate the first item and bring it at the down, and I'll duplicate the second item and bring it at the bottom. Now where it says slider settings, in the slider settings make sure you disable this dots option because we don't want the dots. Now you can go to the style options, and where it says item image settings, expand that settings, and where it says border radius, give it a border radius of 360, and then where it says item wrapper settings, give it a border radius of 360 as well, and where it says content wrapper settings, give it a border radius of 360 as well. And here you can see this is how our slider is looking. If I expand this, you can see this is how it is looking. Now if we want, we can adjust this container size. So maybe we want to make it 65, and then we can make it 35, and then you can see this is how it is looking. It is not looking quite right, so meaning we'll have to reduce the size of this container to 28 because that's the size that's going to work. So I'm going to change it back to 72. Now at the bottom you can see we have this text, hungry, you are in right place. So we'll have to insert some additional text. So insert this additional text right here, and then copy this text from here and insert this text right here, and now you can see this is how it is looking. We can change the color to the solid black color. So I'll change it to the solid black color right here. Now we actually need a search bar there at the bottom. So in order to get the search bar, what you have to do is to go back to the dashboard right here, and in the food book settings click on this short code list. So once you will click on this short code list, here we'll have to select the short code for our search form. So for that, just copy this short code from here and then go back to this home page, and then in here search for short code, and this is the widget that we use. So drag it and paste it right at the bottom there, and then insert the short code right here, and here you can see now we have this search bar right here, and this is looking like this. So in this way you can create this hero section. Now we have this hero section created. If you want, you can increase the height of this section, but I think right now it is looking good. You don't actually have to make it bigger or smaller. Now you can scroll down. Here you can see we have a category carousel. So I'll scroll down, and then you can click on this plus icon and then click on this flexbox container, and this time we want to use this column direction container. So select this container, and then in here, first of all, go to this advanced tab and give it a padding. So give it a padding in percentage and give it a padding of 5% at the top and 5% at the bottom. Then click on these 6 dots right here, and this time we want to insert this category carousel here. So search for category, and this is what you have to use, category slider. Insert the category slider right here, and here you will find this option. First of all, let's assign the images. So I'll select an image for this Asian food, and then you can choose if you want to display the items available here. And then next up we have this African food. I'll select an image for the African food, and then we can add a category for Arabian food, and then we can select an image for the Arabian food. I'll select this image, probably this image, and then we can add an additional category for Thai food, and then we'll assign a different image to the Thai food. So we'll select this image for the Thai food, and then we can add one more category which is going to go for the European food, and I'll assign it a category image. So I'll choose an image, probably we can use this image. So I'll click on select, and now you can see I have added these categories here, and this is how you can add your categories right here. Once done, you can click on this update button. Once you will get it updated, now we can go down, and here you can see now we have to insert all of these options. So in order to insert these options, what we have to do is to go back to this food book settings, and then we have to select this shortcode from here. So I'll copy this shortcode, and then we can go back. Now there, click on this plus, and then click on flexbox and select this column direction container. Then in here, what you want to do is to go to the advanced tab, and once you will go to the advanced tab where it says padding, click on this percentage and give it a bottom padding of 5%. Then click on the 6 dots right here, and then search for shortcode. So for the shortcode, insert the widget here and insert this shortcode right here. Now here you can see our shortcode has been added, but we are not seeing the product. So just click on this update button right here, and once you will click on this update button, you can click on this preview changes button right here, and once you will click on preview changes, it will get loaded in a new tab. Now if I scroll down here, you can see this is how it is looking. It will start showing the product, so don't worry about that. People can go through these options, and here you can see this is how it is showing. Or additionally, what you can do is to go back to the food book settings and copy this shortcode and insert this shortcode right here. And once you will insert this shortcode, you can see this is how it is looking. Just update this and then open and preview this page in a new tab. And if you will scroll down, you can see now all of our products are showing. Now we are having one problem, and that is with these categories. We have assigned the categories here, but what we actually want to do is to add some categories right here. So if you will go here you can see now here we have the food item categories. So we'll have to fix this thing. Here we are having the categories based on a region, which is what we'll have to change. So in order to change this, what you want to do is to go back to the dashboard, and once you will go back to the dashboard, hover over to this products and then click on this categories. And once you will click on this categories where we have added this Thai food, African food, Arabian food, Asian food, and the European food, click on this edit button one by one and change it to these categories. So I'll change this one to burger, and then I'll remove it from here, and then I'll remove the image, and then you can click update. Now click on this go to categories, and this time I want to add a category for coffee. So I'll click on this edit right here, and then in here you can search for coffee, and then remove this slug part and remove this image, and then click on this update button. Next up we have this fresh fruit. So I'll go back to the categories, and then we can change this Arabian food to fresh food or fresh fruits, and make sure you remove this slug part from there because that is very essential, and then click on this update button. Next up we have this party packs. So I'll go back to the categories, go to all categories, and then in here where it says Asian food, click on this edit, and this time I'll add it as party packs, and I'll remove it from here and I'll make it capitalized, and I'll remove the image, and then you can click on update. Now we also have a last category that we'll have to rename. So click on this go to categories again, and this is going to be wing buckets. So there it is, European foods. I'll click on this edit, and then in here you can change it to wing buckets and just remove the slug from here and remove the image and then click update. Now we have renamed all of these categories, meaning now we'll have to go to the products here, and now once you will go to the products, you can assign these new categories. Here you can see they are already being assigned. So you can just click on this quick edit option right here, and then here you can assign the categories and you can select different option, and then you can click update button right here. I'll do the same thing for these products as well. I'll assign them to different categories to see how they'll work. So click on this quick edit, give it a special offer, and then these categories are fine. Now click update. Now if we'll go to the home page, so click on this visit site. Now if I scroll down, you can see now the categories are looking fine. Now we have to add these testimonials. So go back here in our Elementor editor, then click on this plus icon and then click on this flex box. This time what you want to do is to select this again, and then in here go back here and search for title. And once you will search for title, we want to use this section title. Insert this section title right here. Now you can see this is how it is looking. You can go back to this website, and first of all for the title I want to change it to testimonials, and then I want to give it a subtitle or this description with this text right here. Now the alignment looks fine. Here you have two different styles available. You can choose this style or you can choose this style right here. So I'm comfortable with the style one. Then you can go to the style tab right here. Now where it says text color, if we go here, you can see we have this kind of like orange color. So we can click on this inspect and we can see which color are they using. So click on inspect and here you will find the color code. Copy this color code, go back here in the text color and insert this color code right here. We can also look at the font size and you can see it is using 14 pixels. So let's just change it to 14 pixels right here. Or maybe you can change it to 16 pixels because 14 pixels looking very small. Then you can also look at this other text that we have. So this testimonial, I'll actually close this one and then I'll click on this inspect button right here. So it will get loaded, and here you can see they are using 30 pixels and with the black color. So I'll copy the color code and I'll insert the color here and I'll change it to 30 pixels and I'll change the font weight to 600. Now once again, if you look at here, you can see we have a line spacing here, line break right here next to in. So click on this content tab and right here enter this HTML tag BR and it will insert the line break here. Then go back to the style tab and let's change it to 700 and make it bold. And where it says line height, give it a line height of 1.3 em. Now where it says title, we are good at this place. And then we are actually good at this place. Now next up what we have to do is to insert this testimonials. So for the testimonials, search for testimonials, and once you will search for this testimonials, from here what you want to do is to select this testimonial carousel and insert this testimonial carousel. And once you will insert this testimonial carousel here, go back to settings and change it to 2. And once you will change it to 2, you can see this is how it is looking. And you can see this is looking very different from what we have here. So what you can actually do is to search for testimonial again, and let's insert this testimonial. And once you will insert this testimonial, and let's remove this one. Here you can see this is looking pretty much similar to what we have here. So now we can actually insert the testimonial. So click on this testimonial where it says Imran Khan. You can see the images are attached. So click on the image right here. And once you will click on the image, I have already uploaded some of the images for the testimonials. Maybe select this image and click on this select, and here you can see this image has been selected. Now you can change the testimonial. So let me just copy the text of this testimonial, the title. So this is Neoj Sojib. So I'll copy the name and insert the name right here. And then we also want to copy this entire testimonial. So I'll inspect this entire testimonial and I'll expand this paragraph tag, and here is the testimonial. I'll copy the testimonial and I'll insert the testimonial right here. And here you can see our testimonial is showing there. Now in this way, I'll remove this one and I'll duplicate this, and then I'll change the image. So I'll select a different image from our media library. I'll select this image and give it a different name, so we can differentiate, but they're using the same name, so we can use the same name as well. And in this way you can duplicate this item as well. And here you can see this has become a testimonial slider. So in this way you can duplicate the items and you can add your own testimonials right there. After that, you can see we have this Google map right here. So in order to insert the Google map, click on this plus icon and then click on this flex box and then choose this container right here with the direction column. Then in here you will see this content width. For now it is set to boxed. Change it to full width and then click on this 6 dots and search for map. And once you will search for map, insert the Google map right here. And once you will insert the Google map, it will start loading right here. Here you can see this has been loaded. So here you can insert your own location. Now what I actually want to do is to click on 6 dots and then I'll go to this advanced tab and then I'll click on this padding so that our map should touch both sides of the screen. Now I'll click on here and then I also want to add 5% of padding at the top. I don't want to add padding at the bottom. Now click on this pencil icon and then go to this content tab, and in here you can define the height for your map. So maybe just give it a height of 500 pixels so it should look good. Now next up you can see we have this footer right here, so we can create that footer. So in order to design this footer element, what you have to do is to click on this plus icon, click on this flex box. Now if I go back here, you can see we have a direction column. So I'll select on this direction column and first of all go to this style tab and then where it says classic, click on this classic and then click on this image. First of all, we want to assign an image. So this is the image that we want to use and click on this image. From here, click on position center, repeat, no repeat and display size cover. Now once you do that, we can actually start inserting the logo. So for the logo, what I'll do is to search for an image widget and I'll insert the image widget right here. Now select the image from there and now we want to assign our logo. So I'll select this logo from here and I'll insert it. For now, our logo is looking black. I'll change the logo in a while, so let's just keep creating the other items here. So next up we have this paragraph right here. So I'll search for paragraph, or we can use this text editor. So insert this text editor right here, copy this entire text and insert the text right here. Go to style tab, align it in the center and change the color to the white color, and you can see this is how it is look. Next up we have this opening hour text. So copy this opening hour text and duplicate this one and insert this opening hour text right here. Now we want to give it a orange color, so I'll click here because I remember we have added this orange color. So I'll click here and I'll copy the color code and then I'll go there, I'll go to the style tab and I will change the color to the orange color. Next up we have this form that we actually want to use. So I told you we'll use a different form plugin. So I'll click on this update button right here. Now click on this 6 dots and let's just give it some padding at the top. So click on this percentage and give it a padding of 5% at the top and give it a padding of 2% at the bottom and then click on this update button. Now let's go back to the dashboard of our website because we want to insert a form plugin. So go back to the dashboard and then go to the plugins option right here. And once you will go to the plugins option, from here click on add new plugin, and once you will click on add new plugin, from here search for Fluent Forms. This is the plugin that we want to use. Click on install now. Once it will get installed, click on the activate button. Now once you will activate this, you will find this Fluent Forms option. So click on this Fluent Forms right here, and once you will click on this Fluent Forms, this will get loaded, and here you will find this subscription form. Click on this edit right here, and once you will click on this edit, the Fluent Forms will start getting loaded. You will have to wait, and here you can see we have this email field and the subscribe button. That is what we required, the email and the subscribe button. If you want, you can reduce the size of it from here, and this is looking good. Next up, you can click on this save forms right here, and then you can go to this settings and integrations. So go to this settings and integrations, then from here click on this email notifications, and here you can see our email notifications are disabled. First of all, enable this admin notification email and then click on this cog icon. So click on this cog icon, and here it is sending all of the emails to admin email. If you want to insert more emails, just type in additional email. I'll type in my email. I'll just type in my email as an additional email. So here you can also change the subject, and here it is attaching all the data from the form. Then click on this advanced tab, and once you will click on advanced tab, here where it says from name, change the name to your restaurant name. Here insert the from email, so you can maybe change it to contact at your restaurant.com. So you can type in a from email right here, and after that click on this save notification, and that is all what you have to do. Now after that, go back to this Elementor page builder. I'll actually refresh this. Now once it will get refreshed, I'll scroll all the way down, and this time I want to search for fluent forms. So insert the fluent forms right here, and then where it says select a form, select this subscription form. And here you can see right now this is how it is looking. First of all, click on this advanced tab where it says width. Click on this custom width and give it a custom width, just like this. Now click on this container right here and select align items in the center, so it should get aligned in the center. Now I'll copy the color code from our text, so I'll copy the color code. Now click here and then go to this style tab. Once you will go to the style tab, first of all what we actually want to do is to give it a background color of the white color. So give it a white background color. Now where it says max width, this is looking just fine. Where it says margin and paddings, we actually want to give it a padding of 20 at the top to make it in line. And then where it says border radius, give it a border radius of 40. So this should look something like this. Now what we can actually do is to actually change it probably 20. Yeah. And then add a right padding of 10 and add a left padding of 10. Maybe you can add 20 here and 20 here, and this will look something like this. Now scroll down where it says submit button, click on submit button. Where it says background color, change the background color to the orange color. Where it says border type, click solid and then add a border of 1 pixel and change the color to the orange color, and you can see this is how it is looking. Where it says border radius, change the border radius to the 360, just enter 360 and this is how it will look. And then where it says padding, we want to insert our own padding, so add 20 at the top and 20 at the bottom. This is looking a lot, so we'll actually have to adjust the values for the top and the bottom. So maybe 13 and 13. Yes, 13 and 13 looking fine. Now for the typography, it has also already inherited the Open Sans font that we are using. Now you can scroll up and here you will see this input and text area. So expand this input and text area and change the border radius to 360, and you can see now it is looking something like this. And now these both are looking just fine. Now if you want, you can also adjust the text area width from here, but we are using this input height, so you can adjust the height of this input field just like this, and you can see this is looking something like this, and this is looking fine. So next up we'll have to add these navigation items at the bottom. So in order to insert these navigation items, what you can do is to search for a widget called icon list. So drag and insert the icon list widget at the bottom. Change the direction to inline and then go to the style panel and click on this text, because we want to change the text color to the white color. Then go to this content, remove these two items. Then we want to copy this about FAQ restaurant, so change it to about. Remove this icon from here because we do not actually need the icon. So about FAQ, and then we need a menu item for restaurant and then an item for help center. Don't worry, we are going to insert the links for these items at the end. So I'll show you how you can link these items with the pages. Next up we have this blog, privacy and contact. So I'll insert blog and then privacy, and then at the end I'll insert contact. Here you can see this is how it is looking. You can go to the style tab and you can adjust the space between all of these items, and you can see now this is how it is looking. At the bottom you can see we have a divider, so if you want you can insert a divider. Just search for divider and insert the divider at the bottom, and here you can see this is how it is looking. You can go to the style tab and you can just change its color, and now you can see our divider is actually visible. I actually wanna give it a very light color. Now at the bottom we'll have to insert this copyright text, so go back here and this time just insert this heading at the bottom and then insert this copyright text and change it to copyright your restaurant name, and then here it will be the year, so it will be 2024. Go to the style tab, change the color to the white color, change the typography to 16 and give it a weight of 400. Maybe just change it to 18 pixels. So here you can see right now this is how it is looking, and if you want you can further change it to 300 to make it light, and then for the line height give it a line height of 1.3 em, and then in here give it a letter spacing of 1, and you can see this is how it is looking. So right now we have created our footer as well. Let's just change the logo. So I'll click on the logo and then I'll click on choose image. I'll click on this upload file and then click on this select file. Then I have saved this logo, so I'll select this new logo and then I'll click on this insert. So once I'll click on this insert, this should get saved. I think I have uploaded the same logo twice. So once select this logo from here and then you can click select, and here you can see right now this is how it is looking. You can click on this divider and remove any gap that this divider have, and you can see now it is looking very clean. So this is how you can actually create the home page that we require. So now just click on this update button right here. So once you will click on this update button, you can actually click on these 6 dots and then you can click on exit and then click apply and then click leave. It will take you back to the WordPress dashboard. Now open your website in a new tab so we can see what we actually have created. So we can see this is how our website is looking right now, and it's looking quite fine. We still have to fix a lot of things. So now go back here and then click on edit with Elementor. Now if I go back here, this time I am going to show you how you can make your page responsive across devices. So what we have already done, we have created the home page already. Now we are going to look at how to make your website responsive. So once the Elementor page builder will get loaded, from here click on this responsive mode. For now the desktop is selected. You can click on this tablet mode. So click on this tablet mode. Then from here click on this container. Here you can see the direction is set to horizontal. You can change it to vertical first of all. Now in here click on this container right here. Here we have selected the width of 72%, change it to percentage and add 100% in here. Then for this carousel right here, I want to do the same thing, change it to percentage and change it to 100%. And you can see this is how it is looking. Click on this 6 dots here where it says content width boxed. Here it says pixels, change it to percentage and give it 90%, and now you can see this is how it is actually look. Click on this pencil icon, go to slider, and here you can see items, change it to 2 items probably, and you can see now 2 items are looking, and now you can change it to 3 or 4. It is completely up to you, however you want to display these items. Now we actually want to reduce this font size, so click on this tiny pencil icons, go to style tab and then click here and reduce the font size. We actually want to use this font size right there. I can also change this to 1.2 em, so that we'll have something like this. Now click on this 6 dots right here, and this time what you can do is to change this minimum width. So for now it is set to 650, maybe you can change it to 500, and you can see this is how it is looking. Now go to the advanced tab. We want to add some padding at the top, so click on this percentage, click here and give it a maybe 7% padding at the top and then 5% at the bottom, and you can see this is how our hero section is looking. Right at the bottom we have this testimonial categories, so click on this 6 dots and then in here where it says width, change it to percentage and change it to 90%, and you can see this is how it is looking. Here do the same thing, click on this 6 dots, change to this percentage and change it to 95%. We can actually change it to 95 here instead of 90. And then in here I want to do the same thing for testimonial. Click on this width and change it to 95. I want to keep it full width. I only want to remove the padding at the top that we have added, and then we can also reduce the height of this map, and then click on this 6 dot for the footers, click on this width, click on percentage and change it to 95%, and then in here click here at the top, click on the style tab and make sure you align them in the center and then adjust the spacing here. So now you can see this is how our tablet version is looking. Now you can click on this mobile version, and once you will click on mobile version, here you can see everything is not looking good. So first of all I want to hide this container on mobile, so click on this container, then click on this advanced option, go to responsive and enable this hide on mobile portrait, so it will get hidden. Now let's reduce the size of of this heading. So click on this tiny pencil icon, click on typography and reduce this height. Maybe keep it as at 39 or 40. And you can see this is looking fine. Click on this 6 dots right here, go to layout. For now you can see it is set to 100%. We don't want to set it to 100%, just change it to 95%, and you can see this is how it is looking. We'll just have to adjust the font size again, so it should look something like this. Now if you look at this, you can see this is how it is looking. We actually have to reduce the height, so click on this 6 dots and actually remove our section height anyways, that is, change it to 0. And now if we'll open this, you can see this is how our hero section is looking. We actually want to adjust the padding, so click on this 6 dots, go to this advanced tab where it says at the top, give it 10% at the top and give it 8% at the bottom. Now if you look at this, you can see this is how our hero section is looking. Now at the bottom we have this product categories, so click on this 6 dots, instead of 100% change it to 95%, and then you can click on this pencil icon, and then in here you can go to the style tab. So go to the style tabs, or maybe go to the style tab, and in the style tab where it says title typography, change the title typography to 24%, or maybe reduce the font size so entire text will become visible. Now for the subtitle, we also want to adjust that, so change it to 17, and here you can see this is how it is looking. Alright, now at the bottom you can see we have this product options, so change it back to 90% because we want to keep it at 90%, or maybe change it to 95%. Now at the bottom for the testimonial, I want to change the width to 95%. So in the responsive model, it's all about setting up the widths and the sizes for your typography and checking if you want to hide something or if you want to show something. Now at the last for the footer, I'll change it to 90% actually, and you can see this is how it is looking. Now I'll click here and I'll go to this advanced tab, and at the top I want to give it a 10%, and at the bottom I want to give it 5%. So here this is our logo, this is our additional text. So for the text size, I'll go to the style tab and I'll change it to 17, and I'll also change the text size for this. I'll go to the style tab and then we can change it to 17 as well, so it should look in line. Now for this form right here, we want to change it back to full width 100%, so it should look something like this. And then if you want, you can go back to the style tab, and here if you remember, we have added some padding. Give it a padding of 20 at the top, and then at the right just change it to 10 and 10, and you can see this is how it is looking. Now at the bottom we have this menu, so click on this pencil icon, and then in here you can adjust the spacing between the menus, and it will look something like this. Now at the last we have this copyright text, so click on this style tab, make it center aligned, and then adjust the font size of this text, and it should look something like this. So here if I close this, you can see this is how our mobile version is looking. Now you can expand this, and then you can click on this update, and here if you look at this desktop version, you can see our desktop version is looking good as well. So in this way you can make your website responsive, and then in here click on this exit button right here, and now if you will click on this visit site, here you can see this is how it is looking. Now what we actually want to do is to hide this blue bar first of all. So in order to hide this blue bar, right click over it and then click on this inspect, and once you will click on this inspect, here you can see it is highlighting that we have this area selected. This is the page title background. So click on this plus icon right here, then click here and then enter display none, so it should hide this. Now copy this entire CSS and then go back to the dashboard of your website, or you can click on this customize. I'll go back to the dashboard of our website, then go to this food book theme options and then click on this custom CSS. Then where it says custom CSS, just insert this code right here and then click on this save changes. Now open our website in a new tab. Now here you can see that border, the blue border background has been removed, and you can see this is how our page is looking. We actually want to hide this blue bar here. So in order to hide that blue bar, what you want to do is to go back here and then go to footer options right here, and here you can see first of all footer widget enable or disable, that are disabled, but disable footer bottom, just click on off and then click on save changes. Now go back and give it a refresh, and here you can see at the bottom it has been removed. So in this way you can fix your footer as well. So right now if I'll go back to the table of content, you can see we have created the home page. We already made it responsive. Now we actually want to look at header, menu, and the header. We also looked at the footer and the essential theme settings as well. So now we want to look at header menu. So in order to create the header, go back to the dashboard of your website in the food book theme options, and then in here click on header and header nav bar. So right now you can see we have this style 2 selected, that is fine. Where it says logo, click on this upload button, and then we want to select a logo. So I'll select this logo and then I'll click on this select button. Then you can scroll down here where it says text logo, make sure you change it to your restaurant text, and then where it says sticky logo, I want to change it to our same logo as well. And then you can scroll down, and then where it says show social icon, click on and then click on this save changes. Now you can go back to the website, and if I refresh our website, you can see right now this is how it is looking. Now you can go back here, and in here you will see this menu option. So in the menu option we actually have to create our menus. So in order to create the menu, what you can do is to hover to this appearance and then click on this menus. Once you will click on this menus, this will start loading. You will have to wait until it will get loaded. Now where it says main menu, give it a name. This can be anything. I generally give it main menu. Then click on this create menu. Once the menu will get created, this will get unlocked. So from here, first of all, what we actually want to do is to click on this view all, and what we need is a home page. So click on this home and then click on add to menu, and here you can see our home has been created. Now after that, what we actually need is to create some additional settings. So we need a delivery and kitchen manager option. So I'll click on this add to menu, and then in here where it says custom links, enter this URL as hash, and here you can add in restaurant and then click on add to menu, and we wanna insert this delivery and the kitchen manager right here at the bottom. And then we are also going to create the app. So give it an option download app right here and just click on add to menu. And here you can see it will appear something here. So give it here. And then we also want to create another menu item, our menu. So click on add to menu, and I want to drag it here at our menu, and at the last I also want to add a contact page. So I'll click on this add to menu, and here is our contact page. Now I want to change it to primary menu, and I'll select mobile menu as well, and then you can click on save menu. And once you will click on the save menu, you can go back to the website and give it a refresh, and this time you will see our menu. And here you can see we can see our menu, and you can also see our social media icons. The colors are different that we'll have to fix, but other than that you can see all of these options. Alright, let's fix the other things as well. So first of all, let's fix the colors of these social media icons. So in order to fix the colors, what you can do is to go back in the food book theme options. Then in the theme options, click on this social, and here you will see this social icon color. Click on this color and change it to white color, and where it says social icon hover color, we want to change it to the orange color that we are using. So I'll change it to this orange color because I currently do not remember the color code. So I'll just click on this save changes. We can go back here and then give it a refresh, and once you will give it a refresh, here you can see our social media icons are appearing. Now if I go here, you can see we have this tiny account icon here, the user icon. So we need this user icon. So go to the Google and search for free icons in the Google. So this is a website that I generally use, freeicons.io. You can download the free icons from here, and then in here you will have to create your account. I already have an account here, so just search for user icon. So once you will search for the user icon, you will find a lot many icons. This is kind of like the similar icon that they are using. You can use any other icon as well. So I'll use this icon, or you can use this icon as well. I want to download this icon in PNG, so I'll click on this PNG and I'll click on this free, and here you can see our icon has been downloaded. Now you can go back to the food book options, click on this header, then scroll all the way down. Here you will see account button image, click on this upload, and then click on this upload file, and then click on select file. Now this has been downloaded in the download folder, so I'll select this and then I'll click select image, and then you can click on save. Now if I go back and if I refresh this thing, you can see here is our image looking. So we actually need to adjust the size of this icon. So I'll just click on right click and then I'll click inspect. Don't worry about this. I'm going to give you all of these custom codes, custom CSS that I am using, so you can fix all of these things yourself. So I'll just give it 10% image and then I'll just copy that. Then I'll go back in the custom CSS. I'll insert it as the custom CSS and then I'll click on save changes. Now for the social media icons, I'll go to the social media icons. I actually want to remove this LinkedIn from here because we don't need that, and I'll click on the save changes. Now we can go back to the website. Let's give it a refresh. And here you can see this is how it is looking. We have to fix a few things here. So I have another fix for this problem, and that is we can resize the image to the proper size. So I have already resized the image. So let's just go back. I'll remove this image from here. I'll click on this upload and I'm going to give you this image as well. And this has the size of 25 by 25. Just click on this select and then click on save changes. Now if we go back here and if I'll give it a refresh, you can see now it has been fixed. So in this way you can fix this problem as well. And now you can see our header is looking fine as well. And now we actually don't need this dark theme and the light theme option here. So we need to disable this dark and light theme. Alright, so in order to disable this option, I couldn't find this option in the theme. What you can do is to right click and then click on this inspect option right here. And here you can see this has been selected. So from here, I'll just click on this responsive option. And from here, there it says floating mode switcher. Click here and then click on this plus. And then in here, once again, what you are going to do is to give it display none. And it will hide this option for us. Now copy this CSS code from there and then go back to the theme options and then custom CSS and insert the CSS right here and then click on save changes. Now if I'll refresh our page, you can see now that is not showing. So now we have this scroll to top option that we actually need. Now if I right click on this inspect option right here and if I change the view to iPhone, it is looking fine at this point. But as I scroll down, you can see we have this strange spacing or the margin at the top that we do not need. So I'll just select this header from there, and in here you can see we have this margin of 30 pixels at the top that we do not require. So what I'll do is to change this to 0 pixel, and now you can see the header is sticking at the top. So I'll just copy this as well and then I'll go to the custom CSS and I'll enter this as the custom CSS and then I'll click on save changes. Now if I'll give it a refresh, you can see now our header is actually sticking at the top and you can actually view our website real time at this place. Now here you can see this icon is pretty much in the center of the screen that we have to fix. So just click on this entire thing. So there it says cart button. So click on this cart button and I'll provide you the CSS for this thing so you can fix this problem yourself. Here you can see it says write 60 pixels. I'll just change it to probably 20 pixels or maybe 30 pixels. So it should only get applied to this 30 pixels option. And then in here where it says 100 pixels, we can change it to 80 pixels here. So it will reach at this point right there. So you can see this is the right place where we actually need this. So I'll copy this code from here, and we actually want to apply this code only for the mobile devices. So we'll have to write the media queries in order to apply this CSS for the mobile devices only. So here I have written this media query. So just insert this media query. I'll provide you this entire CSS code, don't worry. Just insert this media query here and then click on this save changes. Now if we go back here and I'll give it a refresh, you can see on the desktop it is completely fine. But if I'll click on this inspect button, you can see now it is sticking on the proper place where I wanted it to be. So in this way you can actually fix the entire website, and now our website is actually ready to go live. Now here you can see our menu items are looking quite empty, so we actually want to add some more items. I already showed you how you can add more items, so I'm quickly going to upload or duplicate these items once by one. So we'll have a total of 6 items here, and then from there I'll show you how you can create your own food delivery app. Alright, so here you can see I have duplicated these options, and now if you will look at this page, you can see now our website is looking very clean, and you can see this is looking very professional and looking like a professional restaurant website. So alright, now let's see how you can create our mobile app. So in order to create the mobile app, what you actually want to do is to go to the dashboard of your website. Now once you will go to the dashboard of your website, from here what you want to do is to click on this plugins. Click on this plugins option and then click on add new plugin. So we want to add a new plugin. So search for WordPress, WAPPPRESS, WordPress. Click on install now. This plugin will help us create our mobile app. So click on install now and then click on this activate button. We are going to use the free version of this plugin, and that is enough for us to create our app for our restaurant website. So here you can see our app plugin has been activated, WordPress Basics, and here is the option WordPress Basics. Click here, and here just scroll down. Here you can see Android basic version free, 15 days validity. You can create your app here, and here you can also create Android using the Pro version with one-time payment. It is just $24. So you can pay $24 to use your app all the time. And then if you want the iOS version as well, you can pay $24 as well for that. So for now, just click on this create app now. And once you will click on create app now, you can see here you will have to give your app a name. So I'll give it restaurant website, and then where it says launcher icon, click on change, and we want to change it to something else, an icon that we can use. So maybe let's download an icon. Or what I can actually do is to change this to an image that I have. In your case, you will actually have to use an icon for your app. I'm just showing you how you can create this. So here it is, food book images, and then I'll use an image that we use for the categories. So maybe we can use this image. So I'll select this image, and then you can click on this apply changes, and here you will see your image. Then in here you can change the background color. So I selected this orange color from here. You can select your own color. Here you will find your splash screen right here. Here you will have to give the title. I already told you that. And then in here app type, you can choose .aab or .apk. If you will choose .aab, then it says choose this option if you want to upload your app to Google Play Store. So we don't want to upload our app to the Google Play Store. We are comfortable with the APK file. So we'll click on this APK file. Then from here, there are some additional settings. If you want, you can go through this advanced settings, push notifications, upgrades, and other things. So if you will go to the advanced settings, so here you can see it says enter your app name. So click here, and here for now it says WordPress. We don't want to name it as WordPress. We want to name it as restaurant, your own restaurant name. Then where it says select theme, we have selected this food book theme, which is fine. Select a unique home page for your app. We already have a unique home page selected, so you don't have to worry about this. Customize your theme, display date, and display comments. We don't want to display that. And for the push notifications, if you want to give them the push notification whenever you will add the new product or whenever you will update the new product, give them a push notification on their app. So click on save changes option right here, and then here is the push notifications option. So click on this push notifications, and here you can give it a message, new item added in the menu. You can change it to any text that you want. This will appear something like this: sending push notification has been disabled in demo because we are using the demo version. So I think this is the premium version. So you can go back to the build Android app option right here. Once again, we'll have to fill out these options. So restaurant, and then change this to an image. We'll once again have to select the image. So I'll select an image, and then I'll click on this apply changes, and then I want to change the background color to the orange kind of color that we have on the website, and then you can choose APK from here. We are not displaying any kind of ads on the website, so do not select this option. Just click on build or generate app. So once you will click on build or generate app, this will automatically start creating the app. You will have to wait until this will finish creating your app. So here you can see they have already created our app. You can click on download app option right here. So once you will click on the download app, you can see this has already given us this app. You can click on start download, and it will automatically start downloading the app. You will have to download this app first of all. So right here you can see our app has been downloaded. Now we actually have to upload that app. You cannot upload that app here in the media. If I'll go to the media option right here, and if I'll try to upload the file, so I'll just close this one from here. If I'll try to upload this, select file in the downloads. If I'll change it to all files, you can see there is the app. If I'll select the app, you can see you are not allowed to upload this file. So there is another way to do that. So in order to do that, what you have to do is to log into your hosting. Then once you get logged in, click on this hosting right here. This can be anything. It doesn't matter which hosting provider you use. Just click on the hosting, and then in your hosting, search for file manager. So in my case, I'm using Ionos. It says web space. Click on this use web space. For now, it says proxy error. So we can try it one more time. I'll click on use web space. Here you can see it has been loaded, web space explorer. From here you will have to find public underscore HTML. In my case, this is click and builds. In your case, it will be public underscore HTML. And in that folder, you will have to look at your directory of your website. So in my case, this is the directory. So I'll click on this directory right here. And here you will find your all website files. In here, you want to create a new folder and you can name it as files. And then you can click on this create button. And once you will click on this create button, a new folder will get created in this account. Here you can say it says successfully created. Here is the folder. You can open this folder in here and then you can click on this upload, or you can click on upload here. So click on upload and then click on select files. And then this time I want to go to a downloads, and this is the file I want to upload. So I'll select the file and then I'll click on this upload button. So once you will click on upload button in your file manager, your app will start getting uploaded. So once it will get uploaded, you will see this 100%. Once it will reach to 100%, you can just click on this close, and you will just have to refresh this and you will find your app here. So up till here, this is actually your domain name. So your domain name / your app name. This is how it is going to be the structure of your app. Now, even if you will click on this 3 dots and if you will click on this details, you will find this URL structure. So up till here, this is your domain name, and next to it is the path of your APK file. So what I want to do is to copy this thing from here, files / your app name. So copy this from here, and then you can close this. Then go back to your WordPress dashboard, and then in the WordPress dashboard, hover over to appearance and then click on menus. And once you will click on menus, this time where it says download app, expand this option where it says URL. First of all, insert this URL here. So you can see it says files and your app name. And then in here, copy your domain name. So in my case, I'll insert the domain name here. So now you can see here, this is exactly how it looks. So this is my app name, this is the file directory, and this is the domain name. After that, just click on this save menu, and once you will click on the save menu, this will get saved. Now if we'll go to the front end of our website, if I'll go to visit website, if you will click on this download app, it will start getting downloaded. You can see it is getting downloaded. So in this way, you can make a downloadable link for your app. So I'll show you how the app work on the mobile. So let me record my mobile screen. Alright, so here you can see I have opened my website in my mobile Chrome browser, and if I refresh this website, you can see how this website is looking. If I scroll down, you can see all of the items, all of the menu items that we have added are looking fine. The menu is sticky that we fixed, and the header and the footer are looking just fine. Now from here, if I click on this menu, here you will see this option download app. So if someone will click on download app, here you can see it says download the file again. You can click on the download file, and here you can see it is downloading the file. So I have already downloaded the file, and you can then open this file from here and it will say to install the file. So click on your app file in your mobile. Customers can also download this file into their computer. So you'll have to wait until this app will get installed. I already have this app installed. Here you can see if I'll open this app here, it will open our website. You can see it is loading, and you can see this is how our app is looking. It says it is being updated. So if I open it now, you can see this is how it is looking. It is exactly how our website is, and you can see this is looking just fine. Now if I click on this menu item right here, you can see this is the menu item. Now in here, if I scroll down, people can click on the menu item, then they can read the description about the item, then they can choose any extra toppings, they can provide their own instruction, and then they can click on add to cart. And once they'll click on add to cart, their product will be added to cart. Then from here they can click on checkout. So once they'll click on the checkout, they'll redirect it to the checkout page. Here is the checkout page, the order summary page. You can see the $32. Here they'll have to fill in their details. So let me just fill in some details so we can review the functionality. So here are the details, and then for the billing address, what we actually want to do is to type in my details. So I'm filling out my address and country Pakistan, city Multan, state or country Punjab, it's Punjab, and I'll have to give a postal code. And then in here phone number is optional, but we should give a phone number. So phone number, I'll enter my WhatsApp number. You can reach out to me on my WhatsApp. And then in here we'll select cash on delivery, and then there they can add a note to the order, and then in here they can add place an order, and in this way they can give their order and they can place their order. Let me create a coupon so we can get the website functionality entirely. So here you can see I have applied the coupon, and now the price is 0. Now I can click on place order, and once someone will click on place order, their order will get placed. And here you can see it gives a check mark, and here order details, thank you, your order has been received. View order or order tracking. Here at the bottom they will see their billing details. For now I haven't selected a payment method, so don't worry about this. They can click on the view order option right here, and they'll see the details about the order. Here they'll create their own account, so they have the option to create their own account. I'm not going to go details in how they can create their account, but let me just show you how it looks in the dashboard of your website. So in the dashboard of your website, if you will hover over to this WooCommerce, and if you will click on the orders, you can see here is the recent orders that we received. They can open this order from here, and then in here they can see all the details: region, device type, sessions, page views, total order, total revenue, average order price, and then in here they can select the order details. Now there are other things that I want to show you, and that is we have to create some additional roles for our websites. You can see if I refresh our website, this is the previous version. We want to add some roles for the kitchen manager and for the delivery boy. So let's go back to the dashboard, and in here go to users, and then in here create add a new user. So click on add a new user. When you will click on add a new user, in here give it a username. So I'll give it a John Doe, and I'll randomly add an email address. You will have to add an email address, and then in here you can leave the first name and the last name. I'll copy the first name and I'll enter the last name. You can leave the website part. Here you will have to insert the password. So I'll insert a password for this user because he's going to be the branch manager. So click on this subscriber and change it to branch manager. So here change it to branch manager. I click on add a new user. Now we have a branch manager added on our website, and now let's create another user. So click on add new user, and this time I want to add Sira at gmail.com, and this time I'll give it a password as well. And then in here this time I want to change it to delivery boy, and then click on add new user. Now we have created a branch manager and a delivery boy. You can also create a kitchen manager as well. So for now let's create a kitchen manager as well. So click on add new user. Here give it a name, kitchen manager. So kitchen at gmail.com. I'm just filling it with the demo details. You have to make sure you use the proper details here. So I'll just fill in with the demo details right here, and then for the role change it to kitchen manager, and then click on add new user. Now we have created a kitchen manager, and then we also have created a delivery boy, and then we have created a branch manager. So here you can see branch manager, kitchen manager, and delivery boy. Let me just show you on app that how the display will look for the branch manager. So I'll switch my display to the mobile app. Now in my mobile app, here you can see where it says login. Now I'll have to log in as the branch manager, which is John Doe at gmail.com, and then for the password I'll have to insert a password, and then they can click on login. So once they click on login, they should get logged into their account, and here you can see they are logged into the account. So here they'll be redirected to their dashboard. Now in here they'll have to click here where it said restaurant. There is a drop down. They'll click on this drop down, and here they'll see this kitchen manager and the delivery. So here I'll actually have to insert one more menu item. So I'll go to appearance, menus, and we want to insert a menu item for the branch manager. So I'll click on this view all and the branch manager, and then I'll click on add to menu, and I'll insert the branch manager here, and then we can click on save menu. Now we have this added. Now we can click on this home page on our app, and then if they'll just click here, here is the branch manager. They can click on this branch manager, and here you can see we have these orders. They can open the order. So this total orders, they can scroll down and they can see the order details. Here you can see we have a notification about the order, and it will keep popping until someone will respond to this order. So here you can see new order, cooking, processing, cooking completed, on the way, or delivery date. So here is our order, method, processing, 5 minutes 5 seconds ago, and here they can open the order. So if they'll click on view details right here, they'll see this option. They can send this order to the cooking, and they'll just have to click on send to cooking, and now this order has been sent to cooking. Now in here they can assign this order to the delivery boy as well. So they'll select the delivery boy. So we have added this Sira as the delivery boy, and then they can click on this assign button right here, and here you can see they have assigned this order to the kitchen manager, and they have assigned this order to the delivery boy as well. Now let's just look at the dashboard for our kitchen manager first of all. So first of all, what I have to do is to log out from here, so we can log in as the kitchen manager. So on my desktop I'll have to go to the user, so I can look at the kitchen manager. I set the email as kitchen@gmail.com, and then I'll have to insert the password that I set. Alright, now we'll log in. I think the details are not fine, so I'll just have to go through the details again, and in the password, this is going to be the password that I set. So now they'll click on the login. So here you can see I am logged in as the kitchen manager, and now if they'll hover over to this restaurant, and if they'll click on this kitchen manager, here you can see they got this order waiting for the kitchen to accept. So they can click on this, and now here you can see we have this sound. Now here they can use to accept cooking, and once they'll accept the cooking will get accepted, and once the order will cooked, they can click on cooking completed, and in this way they can let the delivery boy know that the delivery is ready. In that case, let me show you how the delivery boy will now see the view in their mobile app. So this time I am going to display and share my screen for the mobile again. So right here you can see I am logged in as the delivery boy, and if they'll click on this menu, if they'll click on restaurant, then they'll have to click on delivery. Once they'll click on delivery, here they will look at the order. Here you can see it says tracking status cooking completed. They can click on view details. Once they'll click on the view details, here you will see they'll see the billing information and the shipping information. I just fill out it randomly, that is why it is showing up like this, but in your case you can see the map is loading, so they can look at and deliver the order on the exact location. So in here, there you can see they'll see the order details, the price that they'll have to collect, or if customer have already submitted the order. If they want to print out invoices, they can click on this print invoice, and in this way they can print out the invoices as well. Here you can see there is the invoice. So this is the entire structure of how the things work here. Now in our table of content, let me just show you table of content. We already have completed order management and delivery, and already showed you how you can create your food delivery app. Now let me just show you how you can create these essential policies in just one click. So in order to create these essential policies, you can go to this website called app.termsfeed.com. I'll drop the link of this website in the description. So first of all, we want to create the privacy policy. So open this privacy policy generator in the new tab. So here it will ask you that whether you have a website or an app. So we have a website. So click on next step. Here they'll ask you to provide the domain name. So I'll copy the domain name of our website, and then go to this website again and insert the domain name. Here insert your website name. or your business name. So I'll just type in website name here. I am an individual. Here enter the country, and then after that they'll ask you for the state, so enter your state, click on next step. Then here they can select, we are collecting their email, first name, last name, phone number, address, and that's it. And then click on next step, and then customer can reach out to you using your email. So type in your contact email right here. So I'll just type in the contact email here, and then they can click on next step. Then in here just choose no, and then click on next step. Then they'll ask you for the email address that you will have to provide. So I'm just randomly adding an email address here, and then you can click on generate. And once you will click on generate, here you can see the privacy policy has been generated. So click on this, copy this to clipboard. Now go back to the dashboard of your website, and then go to the pages. This time we want to go to the pages. So click on the pages right here, and once you will click on the pages, from here scroll all the way down until you will find privacy policy. Click on this edit, and once you will see edit, the WordPress automatically generate a privacy policy, so don't worry about that. Click on this text and remove everything that is there, and then paste your own privacy policy that we have generated, and then click on visual, and here you can see this is how our privacy policy is looking. This time just click on this update button, and once you will click on the update button, your privacy policy will get generated, and you can also view that in a new tab. Just click on view page, and here you can see this is how our privacy policy is looking. Now let's see how you can create other pages like terms and condition page. So you can create that page as well. So just click on terms and condition generator here in a new tab. In here select the website again, click on next step. Here provide your domain name. So I'll select the domain name of our website, and I'll paste the domain name right here. Now give it a name. So this is a restaurant website, and then I'm an individual, business, select a state, click on next step, click no, and then in here make sure you click no, because they'll charge you if you will choose any of these options. Choose by email, and then in here just type in your email where customers can contact you. So this is going to be contact@youremailaddress.com, and then click on next step. And here you can see this is required, so I'll click no, and then you can click on next step. And then in here they're asking for the email address again, so we'll have to fill in an email address. So I'll just fill in my email address. Just to generate this, you can use your email address, and then you can click on this generate, and you can see it is completely free. So once you will click on generate, here you can see your terms and condition page is generated. Just copy these terms and conditions and go back to the pages in your website. Click on the all pages, and once you will click on the all pages, you can go back, and here you can see we have terms and condition policy that we don't need. So I'll just trash out this policy page from here, and we actually want to add terms and condition page. So click on this add new page, and this time search for terms and conditions, and then click on this text and insert this text here, and then go to visuals, and here you will find all of these things. Just click on this publish button, and once you will click on this publish button, your terms and condition page will get published. Now you can look at this page in a new tab, and you can see how this page is looking. So this is your terms and condition page. So in this way you can create your privacy policy and the terms and condition policies as well. And next up, I already showed you how you can create your business emails during our WordPress installation. Next, I'll show you how to link your business email with the Gmail. So for that, you will have to log in to your hosting account, and then once you will get logged in, just click on the emails in your hosting account. Doesn't matter which hosting account you use. Here you will find your email that you used while creating your WordPress installation. Here you can see you can log into the webmail, or you can increase the mailbox storage. You can click on settings. So click on the settings in your email. So once you will click on the settings, you will find similar kind of information: email address, type, password, forwarding emails. So you want to look for forwarding emails or forwarding address. Just expand that option, and once you will expand that option, here they'll ask you to add a forwarding. So click on add a forwarding, and once you will click on add a forwarding, you will have to wait, and here just type in your Gmail address, and after that just click on continue. So let me just type in another email address. All right, and then you can click on this continue button, and once you will click on the continue button, your Gmail will get added into your business email account, meaning whenever someone will send you an email using your business account, you will also receive the email notification on your Gmail. Now that we have already looked at this thing, now let's have a look at WhatsApp integrations, that how you can integrate WhatsApp. So in order to integrate the WhatsApp, what you can do is to log in back to your WordPress dashboard. Now go to the plugins option right here. And once you will go to the plugins, from here just click on add new plugin, and then from here search for WhatsApp. And once you will search for WhatsApp, you will find a lot many plugins. What you are actually interested is this plugin that says WP Chat app. So click here, install now. Just let it install. Once it will get installed, click on activate button. Once you will activate this plugin, then you want to go to the plugins page and click on the settings. So once you will click on the settings, you will find similar window. From here, click on add new account. Once you will click on this add new account, this window will appear. From here, just type in your name or your another person name, whichever you want to add. Then in here you want to add account number. So I'll just type in my WhatsApp number. You can reach out to me on this WhatsApp number as well if you have any questions. I'll try to answer you as soon as I can. Here just give it a title. So I'll give it my title isn't really predefined text. I don't want to add any predefined text. That is fine. Need help, chat with us. Just click on publish after that. So once you will click on this publish, next up go to this floating widgets. So once you will go to this floating widgets, here click on this search and select your WhatsApp, and after that you can go to this design, and here if I'll click here, you can see it says start a conversation. You can change this thing here, and it says hi, click one of the members below to chat on the WhatsApp. So this is the member. You can add multiple members here as well. So after that, just go all the way down. Here you will see this option right here. If you want to keep this, just keep this. If you want to remove this, just remove that, and then click on save changes. You can also enable the GDPR notice here as well if you are living in Europe. After that, there are display settings. You don't actually have to look into the display settings. Now if we go back here and if I refresh this, you can see now we have this WhatsApp icon showing up right there. So in this way you can also integrate WhatsApp on your website. Or I already showed you how you can convert the website in an app, and I already showed you how you can create your Google Map APIs. So next up, if you want, I can also show you how to integrate the live chat functionality on your website. For that, you can use a plugin that is called TDU Chat. So go to the plugins, and once you will go to the plugins, click on add new plugin, and in here search for TDU Chat. This is the plugin that you want to install. Just click on install now. This is live chat and AI chatbot plugin. Just click on activate, and once you will activate this plugin, you will find this option TDO chat. So click on this TDO chat right here, and once you will click on the TDO chat, you will see something like this. From here you will have to create your account here. So let's just create an account. I'll use my email address, or probably I can use a temporary email address. So I'll go to Google and search for temp email. I recommend you to use your own email address, but in my case I'm using the temporary email just to show you how you can set this up. So I'll copy this email address and I'll paste the email address here. Then in the password, I can type in a password and then accept these terms and condition and privacy and click on get started now. So here you can see they have created my account on TDO chat. Then in here you will have to fill in this detail. My website name is a restaurant website. Here you will have to type in your website name, a job role that best describes what you do. So I'll choose founder and owner. You can decide any other options here. I want to interact with customers via WhatsApp, Instagram, or any other options, or we want to integrate the website live chat. So I'll choose live chat. Then you can click next. My company industry is, you can choose this restaurant and food. And then my company size is, you can choose the company size. For now I'll choose only me. My company gets this number of inquiries. I don't know yet. How was your website built? We built it using WooCommerce. So click on next button right here. Then next up it will say I want to have TDO up and running as soon as possible. I'm currently using nothing. We are not using anything. You can choose the email. Where did you learn about TDO? So you can, someone told me about this. And then how you used TDO. Have you used TDO before? No, this is my first time using TDO. Just click on start. Then in here it will ask you to build your chatbot. So build chatbot, click on let's go. And once you will click on build chatbot, you will see this similar kind of dashboard. Here it will say start a test conversation. So here it says to simulate a conversation. You can click on simulate a conversation and it will open a live chat panel for you. So you can live chat here. Here you will find similar kind of thing on your website. So here you can talk with this live chat person here, and then here you will find all of the options right here. And then in here you can go back to the dashboard. Here you will see total leads acquired, chatbot monthly limits, and all the other details. Then next here are the chatbots that we have created. So we have only one chatbot, proactive welcome message. You can click on this chatbot and here it will give you the graph about if how many customers he have interacted with. Then next up you can click on this customers, and once you will click on this customers, it will give you details if any of the customers are available. Then it will also give you details about all contacts and subscribers and everything like that. Now from here you can also look at some of the integrations, the settings. You can change the colors and everything in the settings panel. So for now you can see this is blue color. You can change it to the red color, the purple color, the black color, anything that you want. You have a lot many options available there. So I'll choose this orange color because this is kind of what we have on the website. So I want to place this widget on the left side, and once done you can just click on save. And once you will save that, that's all what we have to do. Now we can actually go back to our website and we can give it a refresh. And now once you will refresh your website, you can go back here and where it says widget visibility, display widget, both desktop and mobile devices, let user offline status, no offline status, get started. This is the message for the get started. You can modify this message here as well. Then for the mobile widget, where do you want to place it? We want to place it on the left side. Pre-chat survey, if you want to collect some information before they can talk with you on the live chat, you can define that questions here. Routing rules for departments, you can define that here, and then in here you can click on save button. Now next up you can click on this icon, and in here you will see that this will marked as completed and this will also marked as completed. Then here configure help desk, we don't want to actually configure the help desk, so mark this one as done. And then you can see here configure help desk, configure your email. So you'll have to configure your email here. So click on your email and then you will have to connect your email address. Connect with an existing email or connect with an old email. You will have to connect with those email. And after that you can click here. You can go down, enable AI support. We don't want that. So I'll just click here, activate mobile app. We don't want the mobile app. Install desktop application. We don't want that as well. With all of these things done, it will automatically get activated on your website. So you can go back to the dashboard and then in here you can click on the TDO chat, and once you will click on the TDO chat, you will find yourself logged in to your account. So in this way you can connect the live chat functionality on your website as well. Next up we have the Google Map integrations, Google Analytic integrations, and search engine optimization. So let's have a look at Google Analytics. Google Analytics are very important because nowadays you want to see how many visitors you have got on your website. So just search for Google Analytics. So once you will search for Google Analytics, you can open any of these websites. So open this website, make sure you have a Google account already, then click on get started today. Once you will click on get started today, it will ask you to sign up for an account. You can sign up for an account here. So my account creation, account name, I can type in my own name here, and account data sharing, Google products and services, modeling, and every other thing, just keep it as they are, and then click on this next button. Now here they'll ask you for the property details. Property details meaning where are you located. To measure your web and app data, create a GA4 property. So we want to connect this Google Analytics with our website. So for there just type in your website name. So for now I'll just type in restaurant website. Then in here choose your time zone. I'll search for United States, and then it will automatically fetch all of these things. Change the currency to dollars, actually US dollars, and then click on next. Then in here it will ask you industry category. So this is a restaurant website, so you want to search for restaurant or fast food or food or something like that. If you cannot find your category, you can add the other options. So choose food and drink. Then in here is a small, click on next, and then choose your business objective: generate leads, drive online sales, and there are other options. So we want to drive online sales, click on create. Then in here Google Analytics terms and condition, this is for UK. Search for United States. If you are living in India, Pakistan, then you will select your respective country here. Then click on I accept, and then click on I accept right here. Now here you can see our property has been created. Choose a platform. This is a web. Then in here it says enter your website URL. So let's enter the website URL right here. So I'll enter the website URL. You have to remove this HTTPS part from here and this /, and then the stream name, I'll just type in restaurant website. Enhanced measurement for the page views, scrolls, on onbound links, and other things are there. You can click on create stream, and once you will click on create stream, you will find this measurement ID and this stream ID, and here you will find this installation instructions. And here you can see if you are using the WooCommerce plugin, you can do it using the WooCommerce plugin, and here it also tell you how you can do that. But what we can do is to install it manually. So click on install manually, copy this code from here, then go to our website and go to the dashboard. Now go to the plugins option right there, and then click on add new plugin. Once you will click on add new plugin, search for code, and this is the plugin that we want to use, WP code. Click on install now, and once it will get installed, click on activate. So once it will get activated, you will find this thing here, code snippets. Click on code snippets right there. Then in here click on add new. Then in here click add your custom code. Click on use snippet. Then here it will ask you to provide the code. So paste in the code that we have copied, and this is actually a script code, meaning this is a JavaScript. So choose JavaScript snippet, and in here you can give it a title as Google Analytics, and then site-wide header. Make sure you choose that, and everything else is good. And then just click on save snippets. So it will save the snippet. Now in here, just click on this active and then click on update, so that this snippet will get active. Now you can go back to this analytics, and then you can click on this test button. So here you can see it says your Google tag was not detected on your site. It doesn't matter, sometimes it takes a lot of time. So you will just have to wait until the snippet will get connected. So here you can see it says our snippet is now connected with our website. So now you can click on this test again. It will show you that our Google tag is connected. So you can close this thing again. And now you can scroll down, and here you can find additional details about your Google Analytics. So close this thing here. So in this way you can actually connect your website with Google Analytics. So with the Google Analytics you can track everything, every visitor that comes on your website and how they interact with your website. All right. So next up we have this Google My Business integration. So Google My Business is very important thing for any local business. I don't know why people are not spending a lot of time on Google My Business. If you are a service provider, then you must have your Google My Business. So go to Google My Business, search for Google My Business, and once you will search for Google My Business, click on Google My Business profile, and then in here click on sign in first of all. So sign in to your account. So once you will get signed in, from here, this is for one of my clients, so don't worry about this thing. From here, what you actually want to do is to click on manage, or you can once again search for Google My Business. So here, Google My Business profile, click on manage now. And once you will click on manage, it will take you back to this place. All right, I'll open this in a new tab. So I'll search for Google My Business here. So here you can see this is Google My Business. So search for Google My Business profile and then click on manage now. So here it will ask you to enter your business name. So enter your business name here, restaurant website, and then click on continue. Then in here, is it a local store, is it a service business, or is it an online retails? So you can choose the relevant options. I think you will choose the local store, so click on next option right here, then choose the business category. So search for food, food bank, food court, food manufacturer, things like that. And if it's a restaurant, so search for restaurant and choose restaurant, and then click next. Then in here you will have to enter the address and then basically fill in all of those details and go through all of these information, and with that your Google My Business profile will get created in few minutes. It will take some time to verify your Google My Business, but this is very essential that you create your Google My Business. I have other videos available on my channel where I showed you step by step how you can create your Google My Business profile. Now next up, let me show you what SEO plugins you should use on your website. So search engine optimization is actually a very big field, but for starters you need to at least have search engine optimization plugin, SEO plugin activated on your website for the basic SEO. So I'll just show you how you can set up the basic SEO on your website. So for that, go to the dashboard of your website. From here, go to the plugins, and then in here click on add new plugin. Then in here search for Rank Math. This is the plugin that we are going to use for SEO. So search for Rank Math and then click on install now. And once you will click on install now, the Rank Math plugin will start getting installed. You will have to wait and then click on activate. Once you will activate this plugin, the Rank Math will get activated. Once you will activate the Rank Math, you will see this kind of window. Just click on skip now button right here. And then in here, from here, it will ask you if you want to go ahead with easy or advanced. Just choose this advanced option and then click on start wizard. And once you will click on start wizard, you will see this window. From here, restaurant website is a web shop. Yes, this is a web shop. And then business type, is it organization? So choose the organization. Website name, enter your business name here. And then in here, person or organization name, enter your business name here again. Then logo for Google, select a logo for your website, so that will appear on Google. So I'll select a logo. And then in here, default social sharing. So select your logo again here. And then in here, click on save and continue. And then in here, it will once again ask you to connect your Google account. Just click on skip setup, and then it will ask you for the sitemap. So for the sitemap, you want to create the sitemap for post, pages, and products. That's all what you need. And then you can also create sitemap for categories if you want, and then you can click on save and continue. Then in here, make sure you selected both of these options just as they are, and then click on save and continue. And then in here you can see it says your site is ready, and then just click on setup advanced option. And then in here you will see this role manager. Just click on save and continue. Then you will see 404 redirection. Just toggle on this 404 monitor and toggle on this redirections, and then click on save and continue. Then it will ask you for the schema markup. So as for the schema markup, you can choose the article. This is for the post. So post schema is going to be the articles. For the pages, this is going to be the products. All right. And then schema type for the landing page. We do not need a schema for the landing pages. Just click on save and continue. And then in here, that is all that you have to do with the basic SEO on your website. So in this way you can create your own restaurant website. I hope you have find this tutorial helpful. If you have find this tutorial helpful, be sure to hit the subscribe button and be sure to hit the bell icon to always get the latest video updates. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.